background wallpaper of some VTuber, I guess, that I don't know. I literally just found it because I wanted to look like a weeb. And yeah. Oh, when is the new desktop coming? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like show my desktop. The new desktop will arrive as of 2 weeks ago. It will arrive between, according to the manufacturer, 4 to 8 weeks, which I am fully aware is not a reliable time frame. But effectively that means after the new year, probably. I was a fool. I did not purchase it on Black Friday like a smart person. Well, so should have paid for faster shipping, Greenblade says. Well, here's the deal. I could have bought it during Black Friday. I simply didn't because I'm an idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yes, thank you. And because I didn't, the sort of this is from a manufacturer, a builder, if you will, a configuration builder that I have bought from the past and really enjoyed their services, and I think that they're probably the cheapest out there. They're called CyberPower PC. I do work in technology. I could build my own. However, I have what I call dumb hand syndrome. I have stupid hands. I am bad with hardware. So I didn't trust myself to build it. I wanted to get a professional build it, and I didn't mind paying the premium. Hey, PBR, I saw you in YouTube earlier. Thanks for coming out to the Twitch side. And Warrior as well. I saw you. You had said the same thing in YouTube a hot second ago. Welcome. So anyways, I procrastinated. Saturday came around from Black Friday, and I could get the same exact configuration, but the discount code changed. And the discount code did not change in the sense that it became less of a discount. It was still the same discount. It was still a major discount. It was like $200. But the discount code was called No Rush, and that meant that I had to say basically to the manufacturer, hey, no rush! Take your time! As long as you need! And what that effectively meant was it would not be guaranteed prior to Christmas, as opposed to the ones that you ordered on Black Friday, which were implicitly guaranteed before Christmas. So my mistake. My frugality has gotten the better of me once again. It does that quite often. Speaking of frugality, I am currently on an eBay watch list. That sounds weird. I'm currently observing an eBay watch list for Elgato Stream Decks. I want one badly because I'm told that it would help me significantly when it comes to doing things. Thank you. I actually deserve this. I deserve that. Thank you. Why is this not called Lotion Games Lamau? One day I will gladly host a fucking subathon, and the top tier goal will be to rename my channel for like 30 days to Lotion Games. I'm not on a couple watch lists. Anyways, the point is that I'm on an eBay watch list because I'm frugal for an Elgato Stream Deck. Specifically the USB-A version with the 15 buttons. It is $120 retail right now on Amazon. I would like to get it for $20 less on eBay, if possible. So we'll see. Sweeney and Iogrin, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Do you like SSR Snail Echo? It's just this. Did you make a new emote, or did you just rename the? Did you just rename the Snailian? It appears that you just renamed the Snailian. You did? No, it still says Philly Snail. You lied to me. Oh, it is on Twitch. Okay, well. What platform is it on? I'll gladly add it. If it's on BGTV or 7TV. Oh. We'll get there. Okay. It's on the Discord. Fine, we'll get there. Anyways, so to recap, wait, hold on. Let me pull up something real quick in the background here. OBS studio mode sucks, by the way. I hate OBS. But I don't really have a choice. It's like, if you don't get in studio mode, you have to remember to hit the transition button all the time. But if you are in studio mode, then you're saving yourself from awkward transitions, but also... Well, fuck, I just lost a bunch of notes. That's cool. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, interesting. For some reason, Google Drive blows. Shocking nobody. Nobody at all. I really should. I should invest in the Google Drive like 15 terabyte thing. It's like $2 a month. It's outrageous. Oh, speaking of money a month, I've been looking into Minecraft servers because people in the Discord had asked for it previously. Still investigating, still curious about what people might be interested in that. Sup, brah? Still in good health? Y'all engine running smooth? Is my engine bad? Does my engine need oiling? Because if it does, I'd hit you up, Matthew. I'm kidding. Ironic to the cursed nature of whatever the hell it is we're about to look at. Actually, we'll switch to like something lo-fi, I guess. Lo-fi. There we go. But yeah, we'll chat about it in the Discord. We'll run polls. We'll talk about it some more. We'll have probably a dedicated channel for it. And we'll see what works best. Really do want to pursue the idea, but we'll see. This right here. Wait. Forge works just fine. What determines how well it will play is the mods themselves, and Forge has more availability. So, are you saying? Are you making me believe firmly that paper or fabric does not make a difference to performance if it was the same mod? I would like to believe that you're wrong about that, because other people have said that that's not the case. Can you read my fan? Okay. We'll switch over to the Discord, because obviously some people that are interested want to whatever. Okay, switching over via OBS. Give me a hot second. Let's do like this maybe. Now you guys should see that. Let me just drag a layer on top of that real quick, like so. Let me pop my head in to the scene. There we go. Hello, the Monkey Man. The Monkey Man is here. Okay, perfect. Let's move OBS out of here. Let's bring up the Dick Sword right there. Okay, perfect. Now, as I had said before, I have not looked at the Discord particular channel that is in question. Either of these two, to be honest. And you can tell based on wherever this one reply or at or whatever is. So that's proof that I have not looked at this. So you're getting a virgin reaction. Not that I'm a virgin, but you're getting a virgin reaction. Why is it that everybody on YouTube really wants me to find love? I'm gonna have to block them real quick. Okay, there we go. Blocked. And put user in timeout, I guess? I don't know. YouTube's weird, dude. They have no bots whatsoever to like, no auto modding. It's insane. Anyways. Fabric runs better, but Forge has more mods. Well, then, so I mean, the question is what mod do we pick, and then we determine what tech to use on top of that. I think that's the play, right? That's it. That's just the general play. If it sounds to me like if the mod is available on something that isn't Forge, we pick that, right? That's it. That's all there is to it. Envoy from YouTube says the man just banned love. You're right, I did. You got a problem with that? This is a rectatorship. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, everybody can see Discord, right? Cool. Okay, excellent. You can see my cursor too, I believe. Cool. So I guess we'll just start with. I couldn't help but notice that I was still in the Rexon stream clips, and somebody mentioned this to me yesterday. Don't know anything about it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Because somebody told me that I was getting my death plotted from Neko's stream, so. That's cool.
I'm very happy.
Now remember, everybody,
Kind of
a crazy thing to do.
3,000 pounds, we kill Rexon.
Why? And also, did they hit the goal? Do I need to be concerned? Do I need to be concerned about this? And also, who said that? Wait, I want a face.
Remember, everybody,
Kind of a crazy thing to
3,000
do.
pounds, we kill Rexon.
Okay, I'm not quite sure whose PFP that is. Is that Legal Rice's PFP? I can't tell. They didn't hit the goal. Good. What do you mean they still? Fuck. This is not the kind of sit on my face that I wanted. That's not. I mean, they could kill me by suffocation of sitting on my face. Why did you say yet, Isle? Why did you say yet? I'm concerned that you said yet. Is it like a multi-day charity? Oh, there's a guy named Blaine. I don't know him then, but he apparently has it out for me, so that's cool. Anyways, I I'm going to throw all of you in front of me if the bullets come my way, because I'm more important, I guess. So, anyways, you guys are my bodyguards. I can't afford a real bodyguard. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of money and effort and socializing, and I don't want any of that. NECA with an AK-47 trying to shoot Rexon. I love that nobody can spell my name right. I love it. I love it. This word and REXON SON appears more often in Phil's Discord than my actual name. It's crazy. It's almost like you can't actually find my name really quickly. It's insane. But Rexon uses the lotion to get damage immunity. Also, you didn't spell immunity. Sorry, I'm gonna rail on anybody who doesn't spell good. I am an excellent speller. You also spelled community wrong. Anyways, I almost won my elementary school spelling bee. Fun fact. Failed on the word. What word did I fail on? I don't remember. But it was a dumb word. It was a word that like triggered my dyslexia. Like I discovered that I was dyslexic based on that word. It was awful. It was the worst thing ever. Isle says, shaft me, Rexon. Isle says, am I good enough for you, Daddy? None of this is content because it's not unlike Isle. So, anyways, we'll go straight to community creations right now because I understand that Mountain Dew Dude is having to go at some point. I'm gonna start from the top. I hope you guys don't mind. For anybody who's new here, we have obviously a Discord, and we have a community creation section, not unlike what Phil has on her Discord. And I had no idea what was going to come out of this. Everything has been surprising me so far, except for this piece of shit. I don't know why you guys made this. It still doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, whatever. Anyways, you can't see most of the screen. The bottom of my screen is okay. Wait, hold on. We'll just shrink. We'll shrink ourselves a little bit. We'll shrink. Oh, OBS does suck. Holy crap. Why does OBS suck so much? Why is it big? All right, well, hang on. We'll fix that. What the fuck, OBS? It's just a maximized screen. Anyways, whatever. Now you should see it. My bad. OBS decides to reorganize scenes all the time for no reason. It drives me insane. Wish there was a better version of OBS, but there isn't. It's the thing that you have to deal with. Wait, hold on. Enos says, 2 days ago I tested Fabric Mod Pack, and maybe it has less RAM usage, but it has so many other problems that it works much worse than bigger Forge mod packs. So everything depends more on the mods. I see. So, in the little research that I was able to do, I understand that unlike other mod packs, I believe it was Forge that did a lot of dependency checks, which meant that it was more stable, but it also meant that, like, it was too stable in the sense that, like, if you wanted to customize things, it didn't work so well. I don't know how that would apply to mod packs, because mod packs are like implicitly tested already to be stable. I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. To the point of what Lakizmo just said, or Les Chemo. Sorry, I'll always say your name wrong. It's fine. If we're going for all the mods 6, run Forge. Okay, we'll probably run Forge then. I like the idea of all the mods 6. The rest of them seem like conversion mods, and they're not going to be compatible with the Minecraft Caves update, which I believe is 1.18. And between Valhesia, Sevtech, Revelations, Advanced Wizardry, and MC Eternal. I know MC Eternal runs on like 1.12, or 1.2, I mean. And all the others, I'm assuming, definitely run pre-118. So I want the Caves update. The Caves update is something that I personally want to experience. And it's something that I just haven't played Minecraft ever since it came out. And I think it's super cool. Anyways, okay. So scrolling down here, somebody decided to make this based on the meme that happened, the Minecraft Mountain Dew meme. Oh my god, I'm saying Minecraft now. The Mountain Dew Dude meme that was started over YouTube. So somebody decided to make what I believe is a lubricant? I don't know what this crack is about. It concerns me that's crack. Also, do not drink. But it also says Mountain Dew and it says do not drink. If you saw a Mountain Dew label on something, would you like already assume that it's drinkable? I feel like I would. I actually didn't realize that the Mountain Dew logo looked like this. I had no idea that they abbreviated the word mountain. I had no idea. I also had no idea that the word it's two people smooching. Oh, it looked like a crack to me. Oh, okay. It's one of those optical illusions where like it's one thing or the other, but it could be perceived both ways. It just looked like a straight up crack to me. I don't know. I see cracks. Anyways, this is pretty cool. I do like this. I thought this was pretty neat. I don't. What at Dr. Photograph, is that the person who made it? Is that your Sig Conk the Wise? I'm unsure. But if it is, that's pretty cool though. Either way. Yeah. Now that somebody mentioned it, you can see them. It really isn't that obvious. I think because it needs an outline on the outer side too. But I don't know why I'm there. Why am I there? Like just watching them from the closet. You know what I mean? I don't really know what to make of that. Somebody on YouTube says, I have 144p and I don't see anything. Well, that's kind of speaks to it. Anyways, so next up we have a sound clip. Rexon Double. This is more like a finding, but I found somebody else who sounds like Rexon. As it turns out, many people sound like me, which sucks because a lot of people used to compliment me on my voice, I guess. And I've already been alluded to one streamer that sounds exactly like me, but listen.
Hey there, good looking.
That really doesn't sound like me, in my opinion. It really doesn't. I feel like if I had like a professional microphone, like a Yeti or something, I'd sound different from that. I'm pretty sure. As a reminder, I'm on a headset. A high quality headset, but a headset nonetheless. This one, real audio. Hold on, let me crank down the music a little bit. Bop, bop. Deeper voice. I agree. I bet you that guy can't sing like I can sing. I can sing, ish. I can sing some songs. Next thing that we have is a real audio recording from me, apparently. And then the audio recording is called Why Does He Have a Stroke?
What's up, Smackers? It's me, Kanye West, and I'm very good friends with Rexon at twitch.tv/RexonGames. Just put Rexon at
Well, we know why he had a stroke. Well, I mean, we know that he had a stroke. That's confirmed. It's apparently Kanye West telling me that he likes me. And as you all know, Kanye West is kind of anti-Semitic right now, so that's cool. It's not cool at all. Don't be like Kanye West. Please cancel Kanye West because that guy's insane. But anyways, this came out of a stream where we mentioned his name, and then suddenly became a meme that I apparently am best friends with him. You know, it's like Kim Jong-un being best friends with Dennis Rodman. You know, I don't know if that's actually a good illusion because I'm not sure which one I am in that picture. So I guess we'll see. Anyways, Rexon according to Fillion. This I believe is where it stops. Oh no, I did see this, but I don't remember maybe listening to this, but we'll see again.
Rexon effing garbage. God.
Oh, somebody just either clipped together Fillion's voice or like did like an AI thing to say that I'm garbage. It's cool that you did that, but all you have to do is watch one Fillion stream to hear that in real life without any form of editing whatsoever. It is a common, yeah, it's common. Anyways, if for those of you that didn't see yesterday's stream, something happened where I got mentioned yet again. I'm basically just a meme on this freaking channel at this point. Wait, I think it's obvious, but hang on, let me find it real quick. Let's go to my clips because I actually clipped it out of her channel, wherever it is. Twitch is hard to navigate, man. I don't know. I should just make more bookmarks for more things. Oh, Darthrak. That's right. It was Darthrak.
Oh, they can stop.
There we go. Okay. You guys can hear that, but let me just switch over the OBS screen to this other browser real quick. Let's do a window capture against the. Yep, there it is. Okay, perfect. You guys can see that, and we'll just play it real quick. This was on Fillion's channel. She was doing You Laugh You Lose, and there was a dude that was like wrestling with a bottle of milk apparently, and obviously you can tell what it is insinuating. But this is the full clip.
Oh, they can stop. Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. OBS is being stupid again. Why is OBS being stupid again? Oh, because I moved the window. That's cool. Thanks, OBS. You're cool, OBS. I heckin' love OBS, man. Bop. There we go. Okay.
GG. I couldn't handle it, dude. Whew. Alright. POV, you go to the back of the Jimmy John's and knock over the mayo.
That's a dumb joke. I didn't like that joke. It was a stupid joke.
POV, you take a bite out of your Jimmy John's sandwich. Alright. POV, you're Rexon. Alright, here it is. 3, 2, 1.
So, fuck Darthrak. That's not me. I don't reach that point. I don't reach that point, you know? I get cucked. I'm just saying. We don't, anyways. It's fine. But that is but one moment in a sea of moments when I constantly get referenced on stream, either in comments or whatever. In fact, like people like Macroween are constantly like reminding me that I'm always getting noticed or getting mentioned on stream. And I like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a chatter, but I usually am watching, and I occasionally do see my name getting popped in, and it's never something good. It's never something good. It's always like, oh, that's Rexon, during like some very sus moment, you know. Anyways, this has been so far one of my favorite things that have been made so far by Miles. This is pretty awesome. This has to do with the water wheel meme that came out where I said that I fucked a water wheel. I didn't. But there's just a lot going on here, and I really like that because it speaks to my kind of content. Where you just get more and more details as you continue to look closer. It's me telling the water wheel, or it's me just like putting my hand against the water wheel in a very, very approachable manner. That's definitely not aggressive at all. The water wheel is telling her dad about us. She's holding a pregnancy thing that is positive. I'm apparently walking away from a lotion vending machine, I think, and I don't know why I'm trailing lotion behind me. That's kind of weird. I also don't know why I'm a Koopa Troopa, and also just in the background, it's just a bloody wall with Miles constantly killing himself in my chat. That's cool. TNTO says, I'm not even an affiliate watcher, but I somehow ended up watching you. That's cool. I will never not advertise Fillion. If you like my content, just know that I find her funny, and if you think I'm funny, then you should respect my opinion. No, I'm kidding. But chances are you'll like her if you can deal with her energy. Obviously, I'm a little more practiced. I'm a little more cold and calculating when it comes to my stuff because I write skits. She doesn't do skits. She's like 100% improv, well, 99%. Like a fragment of what I did on stream with her so far has been scripted. A fragment, a very small fragment. But anyways, yeah. So Bot Chris made this. This is super cool. And then this sparked a conversation between us where I said, hey, like, I'd like to make this a VTuber model. And then he ended up making it for me. So more to come on this. I just haven't had the time. I've had a really weird weekend, very personal weekend that ate up a lot of my time. But anyways, I would like to turn this into a VTuber model and just make that like that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I think it would be just kind of cool to switch between this and the monkey on occasion, you know. But just the fact that it's animated, I feel will draw in people a bit more, you know. The monkey lighting up in the background is kind of memey, but yeah, good. I'm glad you guys think that is cool. More to come on that. I just need to get VTuber Studio like working, and we'll roll with it. I hope that it's not kind of furry. I didn't want it to be kind of furry. I feel like this doesn't draw the line between what furry is because it's not a humanoid, you know? El Doge says, I honestly watched some of the clips and came from her channel because I love the jokes you made on stream, so I pop in every once in a while and get a good laugh. That's great. I'm glad. I'm super glad. That's super cool. Everything that I'm doing presently, right now, at this moment, except for my skits, is because people have asked me. But my heart is still in the YouTube channel. My heart's still in the skits. Please keep this to yourselves. This will be our secret on stream, but expect a new video tonight or Wednesday on Fillion stream as a preview. Please do not ask her about it. Please do not bug her about when it will show up. Please do not do that. I will be very upset if you do, and I will not be happy about it on this side of the channel, but that may happen. So look forward to that. I mentioned before that we were celebrating her 500K and that I made something, and we did. And I sent it to her, and she confirmed receipt, and we are just now eager to see what happens with her 500K. I'm not sure exactly where she is in terms of view count right now. Or, I'm sorry, follower count. I can actually check right now. I had a window open. She is at... well, it's still out of date, unfortunately. These things only update once in a while, but she's at 499,337. So she'll probably hit it either before stream or during stream. So you'll see. 499,61610 says Icebot. That's cool. That means that she'll probably hit it on stream. Whether or not she wants to show it that day or the next time, it's up to her. It's up to her. You know, But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Am I the only one who thinks the GIF is kind of speaking in sync with Rexon? Well, that's the joy of the VTuber model that Bot Chris has very generously provided with me. It will, and that's super cool. You know, it's just animated enough where it basically blends with anything. I feel, you know. So, jokes on you. I only watch your YouTube videos about tormenting Phillian, so I'll have to wait some time this week for it. I will post it. I will post the video. The raw video. As you know, I always post my sort of unreacted videos, followed by the reaction a little bit later, usually because I like to do a little bit of editing on top of them. The raw video will be released probably tonight or maybe tomorrow afternoon, maybe sometime when it makes sense from a YouTube release standpoint. So please don't feel, you know, you don't have to go out of your way to watch it on stream if it doesn't work for you timing wise. Just know that it will be released sometime soon, you know. And then, of course, the reaction video will follow that, probably on a Friday or a Saturday, as per tradition. Oh, that's right. So I was conversating with Bot about this, and then we have a body pillow of me. I like how you guys took the fox, which is a really basic fox. I mean, I'll gladly, if you guys need the asset, the raw asset, I'll gladly post it. It's just something that I found. With built-in lubrication system? Where's the pockets? What's wrong with you? This is activated via patented awkward hug TM technology. Insert lotion here. Random wires distribute. I don't understand. Is this the backside of it? What what do you do you hug it and then it like just exudes lotion? Am I understanding that correctly? You squeeze it, and it just makes that stuff. Who made this? This person made it. This person whose entire life is just emoticons, made it. Never online. Will appear with a shitty fucking meme and leave. Well, we all know that we will never hear from this person again, based on their profile. That's unfortunate. Yes, it is a moist pillow. Well, thank you. I enjoy this. I feel like it could use some... Why are there cables for lotion? I mean, I assume that that's because it's electronically powered, but I don't think it needs to be. I think you can just make it so that when you squeeze it, it develops... it exudes a lubricant, which helps you sleep better, you know? Hey, L-Dog. Thanks for joining the Twitch side. What if it had pockets that exuded it? You know, like it wasn't like evenly distributed. It just had like lotion coming out of. You know you see what I'm driving at, right? You see what I'm driving at. You know what I mean? It exudes lotion in very specific pieces. You know, like maybe here, maybe there. I don't know why I'm doing this to a fox. This makes me uncomfortable. Sleeping in a puddle of lotion seems incredibly uncomfortable. Do you have dry skin? Because if you don't, then you are mistaken. Okay, you try sleeping in the winter. It's awful. You have dry skin. You have to lube up. I went through a phase in my life where I had to wear gloves that like locked in the lotion. Anyways, made out of sandpaper. Yeah, it's true. That's. I mean, it's think about the good advertising, the good marketing there. You sell a pillow that's like made out of sandpaper, so it's really rough when you hug it. So you're encouraged to hug it to produce the lotion, right? And then the lotion is like proprietary, and the packages are proprietary. You know, it's like buying like a freaking Aero Garden. You have to buy it only in those kind of pods or whatever. And so that way you encourage people to buy that, and then it's just like an endless cycle. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's the marketing guy in me speaking. You need the lotion to counter the fact. Yep, exactly. Spoken like a true businessman. Made this in 5 minutes. It's a Philips Magnavox. It's a shotgun. It shoots users that disagree with you. But there's nothing. What? This seems a little violent. Not on brand with me, and doesn't even feature me at all. So that's cool. All right, next, moving on. Behind the scenes of Rexon Incorporated. Don't worry, Rexon. I also hate me for making this. You think I piss lubricant? Actually, that's a fair assumption. That's actually a fair assumption. That's actually the most accurate assumption you could possibly imagine. I have no quarrels with this. I think that this, I do appreciate the multicolored. Well, it's sort of multicolored, just yellow and green. But you don't think that's piss? Why wouldn't it be? It's yellow. Oh, you think? Oh. Well, lore-wise, if I had to accept this for lore, it is piss. We're not talking about the other substance, okay? It's Snow Nut November, for me, perpetually, for like the next, like, 18 years. Anyways, so that's cool. This is the process. This is the manufacturing process. I'm constantly exhausted from this activity because I have to drink so much, you know, liquid lotion. Remember, you can pre-order the lube by visiting this. What is this? I'm opening in a background window. It's a Rickroll of Fillion. Okay, we're not playing that. I Rickrolled everybody. I'm not getting Rickrolled. Okay. Anyways, male syrup is a good lubricant. Did you meant to say maple, or did you intentionally say male? Questionable. Oh, that's right. I did see this. I did not want to make this an emote because I was not comfortable with making just straight up Mountain Dew an emote from a branding standpoint and from a Twitch accepting standpoint. This is cool. We'll make this an emote. I like this so far. We can also do this one where we just call it like Wreck Piss Mountain Dew or something. I don't know. Feel free to just tell me what you think the emote should be in chat as far as the command for it is going to be. I was thinking like maybe Rexin Dew for the green, and then Rexin Piss Dew for the orange. I don't know. Or Rexin Fuck Dew. The prefix has to be Rexin. Just keep that in mind. The prefix has to be Rexin. But we'll do something with that. What is this? You guys are really caught up on this. Lotion Dew. I kind of like that more, actually. I kind of like this more than those other two. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I like this one the most because it has my face on it, right? But this was this made? Did somebody make this? Did somebody print out a label and make this? That's insane. I'm super, you know, I've said this before, but like I recognize that everything is cursed, but I'm super humbled by this. Who did this? Banana Bread, did you do this? Narcs, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're just reviewing Discord right now and the cursed shit that people have created on my behalf. That's super cool. I don't know I don't know what the it looks like you're an aquarium that's like lit up by green, and I like that effect. That's super cool. I don't know if that was intentional or you like the color green, or you're the Hulk and you're reflecting your Hulk body over this via mirror and poor lighting. But in either case, this is super cool. Yeah, thank you for that. It's gross. Don't get me wrong. Use a green flashlight. Interesting. I like that. I like the. You can sort of see the rippling effect here, like it's underneath a waterbed or like aquarium or something like that. I don't know if you live under the ocean, but that seems like a cool thing. It's real first piece of Rex specific merch. Yeah, I'm sure Mountain Dew would love this. I'm sure Mountain Dew would love it if I sold this. If I ever release merch, I'm going to cuck people for as long as I can about the lotion thing. I'm like it'll always be you can clip me on this now so that in a year's time when I have 50 average viewers you can clip this to know that I will intentionally cuck people for the longest time to release lotion, then I will finally release it on like a April Fool's Day or something, and it'll be like a one-time thing. I'm not selling that stuff. Are you crazy? Oh, here's the scan. Cool. Here's the scan of it. That's super cool. So this is one-to-one with that. Awesome. You could slap that shit on anything, but just don't over an actual Mountain Dew bottle, because that would be bad. That would be bad, and people will relate it to me somehow, and then I'll get sued, and then I will die, because suing kills you. Never mind. Somebody already did it, and I'm already upset. But it wasn't a lotion bottle. I mean, it wasn't a Mountain Dew bottle. It's just literally a lotion bottle. Jesus Christ. I'm obviously gonna save all of this stuff, but I have a love-hate. Know that I have a love-hate relationship with all of this. I have a love-hate relationship with everything that I'm seeing. The all-new Rexin Limited Lotion, now with 100, I don't know what CLs are, of pure capsaicin. Oh, like the spicy stuff. That would be funny. I mean, obviously, you could never release that. But wouldn't that be funny as a prank to give somebody a hand sanitizer that had a capsaicin extract in it? I mean, like I'm a bad prankster. Like, I'm evil. Like, I don't know my limits, which is why I choose not to prank people anymore. I used to, but not anymore. But that would be awful. And then they would rub it on their hands. They would rub it on their face. Oh God, I can't. I hate the fact that I even suggested it. I hate myself for that. Okay. This was the aforementioned Rexin fanfic. Oh, Conk, you are Mountain Dew guy. That's right. Sorry, it's hard for me to remember the connection between names sometimes. I don't know why Discord's not loading any names over here. That's weird. Huh. Sorry, I got a little perturbed by that. Let's go back up. Sorry. All right. Oh, Mountain Dew guy, you're still here. Cool. Is it because you're in streamer mode? Probably. I guess that's a potential case. Oh, your Discord's also bugged? Sounds like Discord's bugged right now. Wouldn't it suck if Discord literally broke right here to cuck real Mountain Dew guy? Imagine if that happened. As I emulated right now. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. Again, I've said this 1,000 times, but I appreciate virtually anything that you guys put in here. It's very humbling. Obviously it's all cursed and it's all weird and it's all insane, but I'm super humbled that, like,
for you to read this beauty.
Fine, Mr. Snacker. Fine. I don't know why. Okay. Well, anyways. Okay. I'll self-narrate, I guess, because that's what you people want. Okay. Should I turn out? I'll turn out the music. Just temporarily. Okay. Unless you guys have a. Should I put in sexy music? Like, give me a vibe. Give me a vibe before I start reading this. I'd like to add some sort of undertone music to this. Just give me the vibe that you think that would best exude it. We can do sexy. We can do epic. Or I could just read it raw. One Punch Man opening. All right, you wrote it. I'm going to give you that. One Punch Man opening. If he wrote it, he gets to decide. One Punch Man opening theme. Let's do a loop, if possible. There it is. Okay. Does that sound right, Mountain Dew guy? Does it sound like the right thing? Is this the Monka TOS thing? I don't think it is. I don't think it'll mute it. Okay. If it mutes it, I guess clip now, and you'll obviously I mean clip while the stream is active, and don't clip after when the VOD's over. Okay, let's play. Get that music going. Maybe crank it up a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little anal about this. Oh, I didn't expect it to crank up like that. Okay, things were looking dark, and not just because Fillion had left the lights turned off, and it had been months since she had last visited the basement, and there is only so long a monkey can last on a quarter of a pack of fruit snacks. That's true. Rexin and the other mods were starting to get desperate. They were always desperate, and there was no telling what would happen. But then a miracle occurred. Condensed on the ceiling was a single drop of Mountain Dew, which Fillion must have spilt earlier. Probably true, although she drinks a lot of Monster Energy, apparently, according to her fridge. As it fell, Rexin instinctively leached out with his shriveled tongue and caught the radioactive green liquid. The effects were immediate. The pores on Rexin's body spasmed before stretching as wide as they could. Lotion began to gush out, oozing and squelching over his entire body, until he was completely covered in the slick, moist fluid. The other mods looked on in awe as Rexin's fur gradually changed from black to orange, and his body twisted into firm. Wait, hold on. You're implying that I already had fur? What are you doing to me? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not naturally a furry. Okay, I have arm hair. Okay, I'm a grizzled young man who has. Anyways, whatever. Oh, monkey. Okay, you're saying the transformation from monkey. Okay. After many gurgles, pops, and snacks, Rex's lotion cocoon exploded, blasting all the other mods with his creamy, sticky white substance. Where once there was a simple monkey, now stir a majestic fox. Rexon used his new powers to burst through the ceiling, interrupting Fillion as she was flashing her chat. Sister, you have gone too far, he shouted before picking the cat girl up, resisting through sheer willpower the arousal that came from such proximity not only to a cat, but his sister. Rexon threw Fillion into the oven and set the timer for 3 hours. Whilst waiting for her to finish being roasted, he looked back and saw the other mods beginning to crawl out of the hole he had left. He caught sight of Macarene, who is now canonically both Rexon's brother and a water wheel, and he pounced. The rest is history. There's a lot to take in here. There's a lot to take in here. Okay, first of all, let me turn off the music. There's a lot to take in here. Okay. There's a lot. Let's okay, first of all, thank you. Mountain Dew guy, this is awesome. This is hilarious, and it's insane, and it's exactly the kind of weird shit that I appreciate. 10 out of 10, exactly, 10 out of 10. It actually, it was actually a good story. It was a good story dealing with the lore that I have somehow established for myself in combination with both the lore from the Fillion world and the lore from the Twitch world. Oh, the PS. Miles and Zelt were dead in a corner somewhere. Now we just have to get Rick's. Oh, okay. I am perfectly happy with Miles and Zelt both being dead, because obviously they're just perpetually dead. Don't clip that. That sounds kind of sus. Anyways, and thus Rexon rides into the sunset on his trusty speed silver. The end. Yes, into the sunset, of course. Except I would have to, you know, I'd have to put on a little bit of suntan lotion. I'm a pale boy, and the skin's very sensitive. And anyways, so there's a lot to take in here, right? So first of all, I do like the lore that I started out as a monkey. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that, and obviously it didn't cook for me immediately. I like the fact that the Mountain Dew is natively radioactive. It just means that nobody drinks it. Well, Fillion already drank it, obviously, and turned it into a cat girl. That's clear, right? Because if the effects happen to me, they already happened to Fillion, right? The pores on my body spasmed before stretching as wide as they could. Lotion began to gush out, oozing and squelching over his entire body. It was completely covered. So like it formed a cocoon. That's how I'm reading this, right? It formed a cocoon. Because you do mention that eventually. So that's interesting. You took a fluid and somehow converted it into a cocoon. I don't know how to feel about that. The other mods looked in awe. Yeah. I do have this idea where, like, in the mod basement, like, the mods are all in a different parallel dimension, but I like this idea where, like, they're all in the same room and we're just kind of congregating because, like, we have to, you know, we're just bored in the basement otherwise. I don't know why I'm gurgling. I'm like a Murloc, you know. Pops and snaps. That sounds painful. That sounds like, you know, it sounds every time that I like for some reason in like my news feed, I'm always getting these weird stories about how people do like leg extension therapy or surgery, I guess, and it sounds like the most painful thing in existence. And for some reason, this reminds me of that. The pops and snaps, you know. Oh wait, gotta ban another sexfind.xyz person on YouTube. We'll add to block list. Boom, gone forever. See you later, idiots. I think I banned them. I don't know. I don't know how Restream works sometimes. Fox Girl Rexon is superior to Cat Girl Fillion. Why are you assuming that I have to be Fox Girl? Why can't I just be Fox? I don't want to be Fox Guy because that would imply furry. You know? Just saying. The Gurgle Pops and Snaps line is from Kyle is Famous. Oh, like when he was eating his neighbor, or when he was eating the fridge, or when he was doing anything else. Oh, or maybe when he transformed into a lizard man. Oh, there's a lot of moments in Kyle is Famous, I guess. Hey, Macro, you should probably read this. You're mentioned in this, but I guess we'll get to that eventually in a hot second. You shouldn't have said the link. Yeah, my bad. It's fine. I'm sure people will recognize the context that I am calling it out for what it is and removing it, and also they'll recognize the fact that I literally had to remove it. Macro missed it. I'm not gonna reread it. We'll just kind of talk through it some more. Superhuman Foxman Rexon. No. Maybe. We'll think about it. Okay, so the other mods looked in awe as I transformed into a fox, right? And then I blasted all the mods with the sticky white substance. Macarene would be most interested here. He would be most interested here. Me and Macro have worked on a video, a TBD video, but he had been very interested in this literally happening to him. I kid you not. I kid you not. I'm not making this up. He wanted this to happen to him. I told him no. I told him no. So whenever you see him mention 2 inches, you'll know why. Okay? I told him no. Listen, my content is what's the word? They're all analogies. They're all symbolic of things, but I never do the thing. You know, I never like everything is supposed to be symbolized. You know, like illusions. That was the word I was looking for. They're supposed to be illusions of things. They are not ever. I'm not gonna do cum jokes with literal cum. It's not my brand. I'm wholesome. And I know that's weird that I just said that after saying the thing that I just said. But I'm wholesome. So I have, as I've said a million times, even I have my limits. Macarene has none, which is why he's an insane crackhead moderator and he's great to work with. Except when he's late or except when he's disagreeing with my creative struggles. Anyways. 2 inches, 20 inches, tomato. No. I mean, you guys have noticed that I have never shown an ounce, a pittance of lotion in my videos or on stream. And even if I did a hand cam, which is an idea, even if I did a hand cam, like would I show it? Actually, maybe. Like, what if that was a channel point reward? Like you know how like some people have channel point rewards for like hydrate? What if I did lubricate? That sounds expensive, actually. Like, people just redeem that all the time, and then, like... Also, people would be into it, and I'd, like, have to start, like, an OnlyHands. That'd be kind of weird. Rexon jacking off stream. No! No, I would keep both hands under the camera at all times. Okay? Both hands would be visible at all times to not imply anything. Rexon, are you drinking the lotion too? No. I only drink water and orange juice. I've said this before. I have a very interesting liquid palate. For when it comes to liquids. I don't drink soda anymore because soda's bad. Soda's just bad for you. Mountain Dew will never sponsor me, I recognize that, but soda's just bad for you. I couldn't. Instead of face reveal, do an applying lotion reveal. Yeah, you guys have already seen my hands. You know? You've already seen it. Hey, newbie. Anyways. Macro, you should, well, we'll get there. Okay. Where once there was a simple monkey, now stir a majestic fox. Thank you. Thank you. I used my powers to burst through the ceiling, interrupting Philly as she was flashing her chat. Classic. Classic. You know what I mean? Like that is something that I would do. I have attempted to stop her from being lewd more than once. You know, I've commented on her being lewd. Obviously, I'm more wholesome than her. I want a casual reminder here that Fillion is the biggest snacker in the Fillion world. Okay, just want to throw that out there. And of course, I called her sister. As we know, we are brothers and sisters. Not in a relationship, not boyfriend and girlfriend. We are brothers and sisters. Clearly. Based on the massive amount of people in chat that said that the day that I was on stream that one time, in VR chat that is, she did that last stream in Cooksy Caught Win. She did what? Flash the camera? Or did she do something filcest again? Both things are plausible. I just don't know which she did. I only caught. I didn't catch all of the last stream. Yes, sir. Which one? Could you specify? Oh, she flipped in rage. Oh, okay, then she flashed the camera. I see. He shouted. Who shouted? Oh, I shouted. Before picking the cat girl up, resisting through sheer willpower, the arousal that came from such proximity not only to a cat, but a sister. Okay, well, alright, so I forgot that you did a cest thing here. Okay, that's not cool. That's not cool that you did that. Okay? And also, I'm not aroused to cats. I'm a fox. I'm pretty sure foxes and cats are like sworn enemies. Okay, they're like dogs and cats, right? Right? Can you hear that? Can you hear that annoying person outside? I have a exclamation point fire truck command that is basically for anything that annoys me that's outside my window. I can't stop it. I live on an emergency road. But anyways, it's like exclamation fire truck with ambulance and police car also as an alternative. But anyways, I get interrupted a lot by this shit. Can't wait to move. Can't wait to move. so that I don't have to deal with that anymore. Living on an emergency road sucks. You admitted to finding cats sexy in an earlier stream. That's not true. Find me the clip. Find me the clip. Find me the clip. And then I'll delete it. And then I'll ban you. And then I'll delete that VOD. In that order. I think that was appropriate order. You are getting a mental illness treatment advisory right under this stream on YouTube. Oh my lord. Well, you know, what's important is that the stream is teaching you what not to be. Not what to be. You know what I mean? I guess. I don't know, dude. Jesus Christ. So anyways, so the cess stuff aside, I threw her into the oven, which is, I can't make a joke about this on stream. Macro knows the joke that I'd probably make about this, because of the jokes that we've made off camera before. They're perfectly fine jokes. They're just not, you know, like they're the kind of jokes that you need to know the person to understand the joke, and why they're A, allowed to say, and B, why they don't mean what they say. But anyways, this gives me Hansel and Gretel vibes. You know, like I threw the witch into the oven. I pushed her into the oven. But I'll tell you, there's going to be a -1 for me on this. I don't think Fillion has an oven or a stovetop, and if she had a stovetop, she doesn't use it. She probably microwaves her eggs. She said like ham and eggs and rice is like one of her favorite foods. She probably microwaves it. I bet you. I don't think she's capable of using a stovetop. She's too incompetent. It was the stream I deleted. There, get owned, idiot. Yeah, she doesn't have an oven, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You won't. We're not gonna dock. You know, like you get 99% of us at 100%. You know what I mean? Do you think Philly knows how to cook? Yeah, I'm sure she knows how to cook. I'm sure anybody can boil water. That's a bold statement. I recognize in hindsight. Who the fuck doesn't own an oven? I mean, she has an apartment. Not all apartments come with ovens. You know? Can she even make an egg? I question that too. I question that. But one of her favorite foods is like a classic Japanese dish of just ham, eggs, and rice. I'm sure she got that inspired because she's kind of a weeb. But anyways, she did not show her stovetop during her kitchen reveal, and my assumption is that because A, she doesn't have one, and B, she uses a microwave for virtually everything, including her Factor 75 kits. Just because that's the kind of person she is. She doesn't have utensils, as we know. She uses paper cups. I have utensils, but I usually use paper plates because I don't like doing the dishes. Hate doing dishes. But yeah, she doesn't. I'm pretty sure she doesn't cook. Could she cook? Probably. Could she cook after a while of not cooking? Probably not. Could she get back into it? Sure. She seems like a smart person. She just plays a character on TV. She cooks Welch's fruit snacks. The abuse that her microwave probably experienced. I'm sure she did clean it. I'm sure she cleaned it, because I'm pretty sure if you microwave fruit snacks, they would explode like tomato sauce does when you put tomato sauce in the oven or in the microwave. You have to cover it, otherwise it just starts pitter pattering on the ceiling. You know. I bet you she did that. Stop simping. I'm not simping. I'm making fun of her. Slightly different. Cooking is fun. Thank you, Vexile. Cooking is fun. I am a foodie. I cook all the time. I've made some very, very restaurant quality dishes before. There are some things that I just absolutely cannot do very well, like flip an omelet. But I'm always cooking something new. Just kind of like my content. Like I do something once and then I move on to something new. You know, I try not to do the same format twice. You know. So anyways, there you go, Mountain Dew guy. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you. Oh wait. Let's finish this real quick. So I threw her into the oven. She got roasted. This is awesome, by the way. I love the fact that you prepared that out because of the whole roast thing. You literally took like all of my lore and kind of formatted it in such a way that it made sense in this context, and that's super. Like that's clever. He looked back and saw the other mods beginning to crawl the hole he left. He caught sight of Macroween, who is now canonically both my brother and a water wheel. I don't know what you're thinking about here, okay? Me and Macro are like, I prefer to think of like Macro as like my nephew, you know? Like I see him once in a while, and when I do, it's exciting for like the first 5 minutes, and I'm already sick of him, and I can't wait to see him next Christmas. You know what I mean? That's how I perceive him. I also don't know why he's the water wheel. Okay? I don't know why he's the water wheel. Nephew and water wheel. No, no, he's not related to me, and also the water wheel because of the thing that I did for the water wheel. That I didn't actually do, but you know what I mean. Oh, banana bread. You made amu rice. I always wanted to try that. It just requires a lot of technique, and I have dumb hands, and I don't know if I can do good technique things. I know how to cook good things, but like things that don't require a lot of technique. Unless it's risotto. Risotto's easy because it's the same thing, you know. Rexon, you ever see Phil get mad? No. No, I have not. She's pretty laid back. I mean, she's energetic, and I think the energy will kill any of the madness that she might get. I don't mean like madness in that sense, but you know. Guys, one in the chat for aisle for nephew. No. 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 No, 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 no. There was that one point where chat kept spamming fart noises. I mean, remember, she has control over that. And remember, she gets paid every time that happens. So a lot of what she does is playing it up for the camera, which is exactly what I do as well. You know, it's all just a character, you know? I will tell you that outside of her stream, she's very much the same person. But I believe that when you're on stream, you have a different mentality about being that same person. I'm not that different IRL either, to be honest. But, you know, if I was getting annoyed by something to that point, if I was in her position, I guess is what I would say, I would just keep playing to it because chat thinks it's funny. Think about it this way, you know, like you have to find that perfect ground between like what you think is funny, what you think your chat is funny, and where your sanity lies. You know, if you have high tolerance, if you have high patience, which she does, she has good patience, because you can see when she starts to get impatient around certain VTubers that are more ADHD than her, which she really isn't. She's really not ADHD compared to other people. Yep, you're both socially awkward offline too. I guess so. I don't know. I've been to VRC parties with her, and she's about the same. She's literally about the same. I mean, you can even see in the bloopers from the last video. It's still high energy, you know. So it makes it kind of hard to like talk content, to be like, hey, you wanna try this project out? You wanna try this idea out? Because like she's just constantly high energy. Anyways. What is this? Oh, I've seen this before. Well, not this specifically, but you basically made the fan art to the fan fiction. Interesting. I love it. It's kind of screwed up, but I love it. I forget where this came out of. I recognize that monkey. I don't know why, but I feel like I recognize that monkey. Oh, I know where this reminds me of Animorphs, right? Thank you. Yes. Animorphs. Yes. I remember this. I caught like the tail end of like the popularity of that series. But that's so cool, dude. That's super cool. I'm gonna save that after the fact, but that's super cool. I wonder if I can turn that into an emote. It's square. I don't see why not. But yeah, half this stuff I'm gonna attempt to turn into an emote, or maybe a copy pasta. This can't be a copy pasta, sadly it's too long. Twitch has a limit on the amount of stuff. But maybe you can make an abbreviated version of it. You know, maybe without the cessed part. You know, because yeah. Where she was pretending to be Bart Simpson, even though she sounded like R2D2. I mean, she always sounds like R2D2, but she sounded like Bart. No, she sounded like Marge. She was talking like Marge. That was what she was literally doing. And like the moment she started doing that, I was freaking out because I was like, wait, like your voice acting skills are outrageous. But it's just because she can do certain voices. It's kind of weird. Vexile, yes, I'm also on Twitch. In the future, I may not be doing YouTube as well as far as streaming goes. So if you'd like to come on over to the Twitch side, if you're comfortable with it, please feel free to. Oh yeah, it's so funny that everybody thinks that Fillion's a fox. I don't know how they keep alluding to that, and it's really weird too that people think Fillion's a fox when my logo has always been a fox. It's always been my thing. It's just another reason why it's weird that we both share the same brain cell. Seriously, like anytime that I see Fillion doing content nowadays, I either predict a joke before she does it, or yeah, it's just strange. It's strange. We apparently share the same freaking brain waves. I don't know. Well, you are siblings. No. I mean, we're all siblings when you think about it. You know, the whole like, you know, human origin thing, I guess. I don't know. Oh, hey, you made a 3D model of it. Jesus Christ. Can we... I mean... I love it, but I hate it. But I hate it, but I love it. You know? It's hard. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how I feel about this. Which I guess is the whole point about this entire stream in this section, you know? But that's cool. That's super cool. I don't know what kind of effort it takes to make things in Blender. I've never used Blender before, but God, it's so weird. This is like a drinkable version. This isn't the lubricant. So you just slap that label on something else to repurpose it. That's kind of weird when you think about it. You know what I mean? You can't just slap the label on something and then it becomes either drinkable or applicable to your hands. But what if it was both? Lubricates your inside. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Saying Rexon and Phil are siblings is way better than a Rexon X Philianship. True. True. But people will say anything whenever they see a man and a woman on the internet together. You know what I mean? Which is weird because she's co-streamed with freaking Bizkiff and person A and B from Offline TV, whose names escape me because I don't really pay attention to that shit. But they don't say shit. Is it because they're famous? Is it because they're famous and they assume that they're not single? And also they can get any girl they want? Or they're also in a relationship already? I don't know, dude. The internet's weird. But anyways, I'm sure Phil feels the same way. We don't talk about it because, like, it's just such a weird, cringe thing to talk about. But, like, I'm sure if we share the same brainwaves, then we both agree that there's no point in, like, trying to tackle it, trying to like prevent people from saying it or trying to address it either. You just let it ride. You just let it ride. You know? Anyways, this is super cool. Thank you for that. Super cool. This is every soap bottle I own? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see. You only own one soap bottle? Do you have like one bathroom? I have 2 soap bottles. I have one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen. You know, gotta wash your hands after you're dealing with stuff in the kitchen. Just saying. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. But even then, I would call it qualified as that. Yes, welcome to the many new people. Thank you. Welcome, guys. We're just reviewing my cursed Discord and the community creations channel within. Spelling mistake in image. See version below this one. After spending many a sleepless night summoning the most accursed of magics and reviewing the forbidden spells, I have imbued the parchment with the illustration that leads all who views it with the unfathomable Sudoku powers. Of course, Miles is the Sudoku guy. For those of you that don't know, if you type in ! Sudoku in my chat, which you shouldn't, you will get timed out for like 60 seconds. Don't do that. It's stupid. It's such a stupid thing. Well, Miles did it. All right. Miles just did it. That's cool. Anyways. Oh, hey, Vexile. Thank you for switching over. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. I am to the comment about YouTube versus Twitch. Right now, the sort of implicit goal. Oh, Greenblade just okay. Greenblade and Icebot and Zelt all just off themselves. And Lanto. Cool. Awesome. Great. Thanks. This community is weird, man. This community is super weird, dude. I don't know what to make of it. Anyways, the whole YouTube versus Twitch thing, I made the mistake of not advertising my Twitch. I shouldn't say mistake. I really didn't know what I wanted to do for Twitch. All right, everybody's just offing themselves, which is fine. That means that I just get more time to talk. So joke's on you, idiots. Anyways, I want to, based on other channels that I've seen, people have a sort of maybe like a 1 to 3 conversion rate on their YouTube versus their Twitch. YouTube being more because obviously YouTube requires less of signups and less age restrictions, I guess, which is why a lot of people don't like to go to Twitch from YouTube, but not the vice versa. The vice versa is easy. People like virtually every person that watches Fillion is on YouTube. You know what I mean? But not the opposite. But anyways, I am attempting to convert some of my YouTubers over to the Twitch side, just for the sake of trying to hit that 1 to 3 mark.
Fuck.
If I'm at
This is not the kind of sit on my.
If I'm at like 17.5 subs right now, I'm shooting for like a 1 to 3 there. So we'll keep restreaming until that. But we will not restream if we ever get partnered, because that's not kosher, you know. But for right now, it's fine. It's fine. Just kind of because ultimately, no matter what happens, the VOD still gets published to YouTube. If I just did Twitch only, I would just export it to YouTube, which Twitch allows easily. In fact, they support it and they let you have a one-click button solution for that. But in either case, that's the sort of long-term goal, and hopefully not long-term. I don't want to be doing this for years without issue. But anyways. That is the goal. Unfortunately, YouTube just sucks when it comes to streaming right now, and our world is in that. Anyways, let's look at this picture, huh? Order in this rectatorship. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and I see the misspelling. It says rectatorship. I kind of like that because like it's like something that I would say, and also it reminds me of potato chips. Rectato and potato. Can we get like a meme like where I'm a potato? I don't know. The fox already looks like a potato. But what do we have here? We have the Magica Mage. That's super cool. We have Kanye West. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. We have the vending machine / stand that was made before. That's me. And it actually took me a hot second to realize that wasn't a beard and that was actually my nose. This is like furry borderline. You know what I mean? That's furry borderline. I appear to have blood on my left hand. And the Mountain Dew squirting out on the right. I don't know why. Oh, that's a water wheel medal. Oh my God, Miles, this is amazing so far. I know I've only scratched the surface, but there's the price count of the channel points that I've constantly been changing. The bird, is that Excel's sort of like character? Excel, is that how you represent yourself as this sort of blue bird or blue jay? I'm unfamiliar with that, but if it is, that's super cool. There's the water wheel girl, I believe. She's pregnant. I tip my hat to you, Miles. I tip my hat. You are funny as hell. Truly, honestly, Miles, you're funny as hell. That's so cool, dude. I have a stock of Fox N, the Koopa Troopa thing that I mentioned before, and there's the Fillion pocket pillow. It's got just Mountain Dew all over it, and it also says deactivate Windows in the corner. Am I? Yes, it says deactivate Windows in the corner. I don't know. I don't understand that. Can somebody explain the water wheel origin to me? Says TN2 from YouTube. I was streaming with SSR Neko. We were playing a game called Trine, and there was a water wheel. And for some reason, I tried to say something, and then instead I said I fucked the water wheel. And it doesn't take much for the chat to stick onto a meme based on a out of context sound clip. It wasn't really out of context. I guess you can't say that it's out of context because you can't rephrase that. But yeah, I fucked a water wheel is the phrase that I said, and Miles was kind enough to provide me with a emote for it, and then it kind of took off from there. Sort of like the Mountain Dew thing, to a lesser extent. The Mountain Dew thing, somebody literally just said in chat one day, and then everybody just kind of stuck onto it. Obviously, it's just a derivative of Lotion Guy, became Mountain Dude. But yeah, play the clip, or play the clip, or play the we can find the clip. I think I had the clip in the first part of the clips channel, right? Is there a way to easily go back up to the top of the Discord channel?
But I will fuck a fridge.
Okay, so I made a derivative of it where I fucked a fridge, but I didn't. But again, that was out of context in the sense that we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Here you go. It can. I fucked the water wheel. So yeah, we were trying to like move a water wheel, and then I figured out that I could, but instead of saying that I moved the water wheel or that I was capable of moving it, I said something else. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed, but then again, I have so much more to be ashamed of from my content and from the future as well. So we'll see. I don't know why it keeps jumping down like that. It's weird. Also on the podium, you can see Bang Sudoku in chat if you look closely enough. Ah, yes, I do. Wow, lots of details, dude. This is just and in the corner we have the Mountain Dew. I just noticed that too. Wow, Miles. Wow. This is very commendable for the reasons that I mentioned before, which is that in anything that I've ever made, I'm always putting in like little extras for the keen-eyed, for the eagle-eyed, I guess I should say. And yeah, I totally align with that. That's super cool. Thank you very much for that. We could make that like a freaking Discord banner or something, or maybe the background to the Twitch channel. I don't know. We'll think about it. But I love it. Thank you again. Thank you. Super humbled. Very, very, very humbled by all of this. Everybody. This is not anything that I didn't think I would have my own Discord. I didn't think I would have a Twitch channel that I actually cared about. You know, it's obviously a lot for me right now. I should actually mention this real quick. Obviously, I am dancing between a full-time job, having the weekends to work on this stuff, be it the Discord, the Twitch, and of course the actual video skits. And obviously, my origins come from the video skits. I do want to do the video skits and have those as my first priority, which is why I apologize if I'm not appearing that active in the Discord myself. And then of course the Twitch is really just kind of been just chatting / gaming for now. Kind of laid back, not overly planned. I would like to eventually start doing like Twitch bits where I'm like actually like I plan out a whole bit for an hour or something like that. You know, something a bit more high quality. But for the near future, I have to think about it. You know, obviously you have to find some balance in the force here and schedule it out a bit more. You know, but if just know that this is currently my favorite hobby and pastime. I mean, all of this. You know, like make one of your skits on stream. I thought about that. The problem is that I'm afraid of spoilers. I'm very spoiler protective of my content, which is why the past couple of times that there have been community creation submittal events on Phil's Discord, I have sent them directly to Phil or to the mods or both, because people have an expectation of me and people will share it because they're just uncontrollable, you know. So it wasn't always that way, but it is now. Snowy, welcome. Thanks for the follow. But yeah. You're looking forward to the thing that's either today or Wednesday? Me too. Me too. For those of you that hopped in prior to the beginning of the stream, there is a new video that will be hopefully, again, this is just basically depending on Phil and when she wants to, which please don't bug her about it. This is just between us, and I respect her decision on whether or not she wants to show it at any given point. But we did send her a 500k celebration video. Please don't spoil the idea. Please don't. It's a surprise to those who aren't here. But I thought that I could just let everybody here know about it. It will, of course, be posted to my YouTube shortly after it's been revealed. Either today or Wednesday. Depends on whether or not she hits 500k today, and if she does, it'll be at her discretion regardless. Jesus Christ, I hate that sound alert. You got lucky with that, Darman. You got lucky with that one. You got the worst. You got the best worst one for the random. God damn. No wonder Phillian stopped using that one. It is so obnoxious. You got real lucky, dude. You got super lucky. Holy crap. Is Macroween still here? I don't know. Check the Twitch thingy. The list of people on stream. Or just try adding him. But don't actually add him, because I'm sure that would annoy him. But maybe also. L Wolf, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. Just reviewing my cursed Discord. And then I see you guys just talking about the mistake and then you fixing it. I still like the original kind of. I don't know why. It just speaks to me more as the Rectato. But I can obviously have both. If I was going to use one as a banner, I'd obviously use the corrected one because nobody's going to understand how dumb I am about Rectator. Oh, and I also see the Surprender. I totally missed that. The Surprender stuff and the Sudoku counts. That's funny. Oh, and that's Macroween. Oh, I didn't even notice that because he was red. I assumed that was me because Macroween was always the green one because it automatically assigned him as green. Interesting. Rectato potato. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Again, the potato thing just spoke to me because, like, when you did the Koopa-like picture earlier, it kind of looked like a potato / Koopa Troopa. It just had that rotund nature to it. But anyways. And here I thought for some god-awful reason you implemented TJ into your soundboard. No, I'm not that sadistic. I'm not sadistic at all, in fact. Affiliate publishes most of our sound alerts publicly on the Sound Alerts website, so that one I just adopted. I would hereby like to start the formal process of making this the official theme of Rectatoship. Can I play this without DMCA? This is from the Red Alert Command. I forget. I think it's Command and Conquer soundtrack. I've never actually played a Red Alert game. Please cancel me for all you want, but I've never actually played the Red Alert games before. But I assume that this is probably like corny, like 80s rock. Is video game music so shrug? Yeah, I agree. Here, we'll Yeah, it's what I thought it was. Should that be my soundtrack? I'm not that hardcore. Like I'm not. I can basically. I'm faceless. I've said this before, but I'm faceless. Like I can be whatever. So I could be this kind of character. I could be the hardcore, high energy, headbanging kind of character, or I could be the laid chill back guy, or I could be the cold and calculating comedian. What? That didn't happen. Oh, pools, hot tubs, and waterways. That's pretty good. We have in fact done at least one pools, hot tubs, and water wheel stream. And pools, hot tubs, and I don't remember what the last part of the actual category is, but we've done one of those before. We have. Yo Kanye? Oh, from the picture. Was that a random, or was that? Oh, you literally chose to play that. That wasn't appropriate. I didn't screw up. I mean, I am kind of screwing up perpetually by looking at this, but yeah. Anyways, Rexon has confirmed that he's filling after all. Fuck. You just thought it was a shy lily womp womp. If you can find me the link or the name of the sound alert as it is, I will gladly add it as a actual sound alert if you think it's good content. But this is, I know the OG picture here, and I actually like that picture. I think it's a cool picture that you could meme on. But my God, I didn't expect the hair to come out like, oh God. I hate the fact that this is like accurate too. What's down here? What's in this corner right here? Is this something I should be concerned about? Oh, you replaced all the pictures with it clicked. It just clicked. I'm upset once again that I'm similar, but also, anyways, it's fine. Whatever. By the way, if you guys want, like, I've been bad about emotes because I don't really know what kind of emotes I want because, again, faceless and have no idea. But, like, I basically let you guys shape whatever. So in the Discord suggestions, if you want a certain emote that makes sense contextually, both to the channel or just in general, because it's like a commonly used emote, I don't like kick W, if that makes sense. Feel free to just suggest that and I'll instantly add it, My lotion dew has been dewified. My lotion has been Did you squeeze the bottle? Like, what did you do there? It's like wearing a corset. Jesus Christ. It's also a brand that I don't recognize. Not that I have an eye for the brands. I'm just saying. I don't. It's fine. Isle, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. You just searched for Fillion on Google Pics and took that one. Looked like it would work. This one? Oh no, this one. Oh, okay, yeah, this one. This one isn't. I've seen this one in our community creations. I basically, like, one day that I was trying to get content, or when I was sort of preparing like general video content, I created an assets folder, and I just took all the things from community creations that I thought would be good for content, as like creations of memes and stuff like that. Obviously, I need to do that all over again at some point because there's been a bazillion things since I last did that exercise. But anyways, this was one of the ones that I considered memeable. I don't know the origins of it. Isle says that it's from the first art contest, so I'll take your word for it. Unfortunately, I was not around for that. I'm not part of Fillion's origin story. I came in later. I came in around April or May or so, I think. And even then, I didn't show face until the Snacker setup competition video. Most normal and Hinge Rexon viewer ever. It freaks me out, dude. This is awesome, first of all. This is hilarious. Second of all, this reminds me, for those of you that haven't seen it, I guess we can just switch to Phil's cord real quick and look for it. But it should be under like clips, I guess, and we could just look for like from Rexon, and it was this one right here. And for those of you that we'll play it in there so I don't have to mess with OBS again like last time. But let's jump to this and play this. For those of you that haven't seen it, somebody also cosplayed as me, and I don't know how to feel about it. I still don't know how to feel about it. I was I wasn't on the stream when this happened. I was not watching when this happened, and then I think somebody DM'd me shortly afterwards, and the VOD wasn't ready, so I had to wait until the VOD was over. So I got kind of a late reaction to it. But first of all, this looks badass.
Bro,
you know, this isn't me. This isn't me. This isn't me. I wouldn't have done this. This is me, and I don't have nearly as cool of a hair as that though. This is a cool hair. I don't know if it's a wig or not, but that's cool hair. But yeah, this isn't me. I have no idea how he's holding all that stuff. He has like a bottle in between his fingers. Like my man's jacked. He's got incredible finger strength. Holy crap! But yeah, it's a cool cosplay. I wear those shorts, by the way. Not with the green stripe, but I wear those gym shorts. I've worn them in my videos. They've been revealed in my videos. So I don't know if he selected that on purpose, but if he did, that's amazing. That's absolutely incredible. It's insane to me. This whole thing is insane to me. Trevor, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, he's got a kunai, and I'm pretty sure that at least I thought it may be from the picture over here in the corner, but I thought that he put like a sliver of lotion around along the center of it, you know. But anyways, just like this was so unexpected. I obviously was not looking, as I do. I avoid spoilers for myself. I was not expecting because I didn't see it in the channel, but somebody posted in the channel this picture already, and everybody reacted like 20 people reacted with the phrases REKSON as emotes. So is that an Air Force logo behind the knife? It probably is. It looks like it is. This looks like it was shot in somebody's basement. Which, whatever, who cares? I'm not here to roast the guy. I'm super humbled by this. This is unbelievable. Again, between this and the community creation channel, this is all unreal to me. The fact that somebody did this, the fact that I had this impact on this person to actually go out of their way to do anything for me, is incredibly humbling. I've said this 1,000 times before, but I'll say it again. Like the fact that like people, even remotely, think about doing something related to me outside of like when I'm actually actively doing something is humbling, to say the least. Oh, it could be a basement. Yeah, accurate to lore, it could be a basement. That's true, that's true. Although the basement should not be lit. But I guess for the sake of a picture, you had to light it. But anyways, this is outrageous. And you can, I'll turn it down a little bit because Fillion's loud. But you can see how people are like, is that actually Rexon? You know? But at some point she mentions that it's a guy named Kazu. Never seen him before in chat. Never seen him before in Discord. Not that I hang around Discord that much.
This dude's got 18 monitors, 36 different VTubers on at the exact same time.
But this
dude is playing a gacha game with his left hand, and he's eating a hamburger with his right.
It's crazy.
You don't even know what his
I don't know how to describe it.
Holy frick, man.
Super crazy. Super crazy.
This is so good. Holy frick, Kazu. Okay, chat. Okay. We're gonna do the poll over one more time. One more time.
Oh, that's right. It was a late submission. Like she actually skipped over it. I am hot. One of them hot. This guy's hotter though. Anyways, that was cool. That was very cool. That was super humbling. And this obviously reminded me of that. And this is equally like just the vibe that it gives me. The fact that it's somebody going out of their way to do something kind of funny for me, IRL even, is just insane. And I'm super appreciative. It's super cool. Super cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Shit camera quality? No, don't care. You sold the beat. It's all about beats. You sold the beat to me. You figured I'm a lanky dude? Yes. I am fit. Not athletic, but fit. That's at least how I'd put it on a freaking Tinder profile, if I had one. Oh, you added a water. It's like Game of Thrones now. Wow, it just gets worse. That's the thing about half these edits, right? You can just keep appending to them the more lore that I establish. We really gotta like we need to emphasize the existing lore. We need to stop just making new lore where we just keep adding more and more things to it. Like I'm sure Miles already has a fridge asset ready to go. You know what I mean? Average what? That's not true. And why am I in 144p? Is that intentional? Oh, because it's like high res versus... Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I think the Giga Chat should be on both sides. I'm just saying. Now keep the lore train going until it's 6 miles long and completely nonsensical. Yep, I suspect that will happen. That's why we have that copy pasta. I very much can't imagine that happening any other way. I really can't. What is this? Banana Bread made a video. Lotion Dew, TM Lotion Corp. It sucks, but I'd make it better, but my head is throbbing. Oh, well, I'm sure whatever you made, I will be humbled by it, just for its existence. By the way, I think I mentioned this before, but I do want to start reacting to this stuff in VR chat instead, because I'm more of an active bod than I want to be just as the little lit up monkey in the right hand corner. But expect that in the future, a la Filion kind of style. I don't know. I'll fucking use her avatar too while we're at it. I don't care. I've always wanted that format, you know, the VR chat format. It's funny that I met Filion because.
Does your lotion not lather you up? Well, I have the solution for you.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn off the music. It's so lo-fi. There we go. Okay.
It's Lotion Dew. Trademark Lotion Corp.
I feel like it's in a
keeps
microwave.
You silky smooth and smelling great all day long.
Ugh.
With only 69 ingredients. That's 60%
What?
less than
Wait, what'd you say? 60.
Silky smooth and smelling great all day long. With only 69 ingredients.
Only 69.
That's 60% less.
Classic American product. Only 69 ingredients.
Than the bargain
and
brand.
Yes, I'm aware of the nice.
Lotion Corp is not affiliated with Rexon Inc. All rights reserved.
Oh, okay. So you are a competitor. Mods banned Banana Bread immediately. He's a competitor. We can't have him in our chat. We can't have him competing for our share of the revenue. Moving on. Nothing cursed about this. Definitely nothing cursed about this. Am I gonna get jump scared? Am I gonna get jump scared? I'm not toggling for this because I think I'm gonna get jump scared. But I'm not afraid. Oh. Is it weird that I just backed up from my PC? I mean, my monitor. I was like leaning in before because I had to like stare at the Miles stuff, and now I'm kind of frightened. Just a little bit frightened. Just a wee bit frightened now. I'm freaking out a little bit. Please. Please don't jump scare me. There's 20 seconds left. I'm actually physically backed away from my monitor now. I'm somewhat looking at my other monitor with my eyes averted from the screen. Oh. Okay. We're fine. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you, Banana Bread. Super cool. Super freaky. What's the name of the temporary trend that was going on YouTube with like the imposters appearing in these sort of educational videos? It reminded me very much of that. Its name escapes me. Obviously it's VHS, but like there was a specific name to like those kinds of things where like there were educationals about like imposters among us, and I forget. If I remember, I'll tell you. But yeah, Mandela, the Mandela catalog inspired stuff. Mandela catalog obviously started it, and this stuff reminded me of it heavily. But that's super cool. That's super freaky, and obviously you're a competitor, so I will not advocate your existence at all, ever, ever. I'm kidding. Thank you. Super cool. Thank you, Banana Bread. It's so freaky to see this in real life. It's just so
Are you
weird.
tired of
And I
boring
love the
motions?
effect, by the way. I love the VHS stuff. I actually wrote that as one of my video formats that I want to do. If I can figure out something that makes sense for it. I just have a whole list of like literal comedy formats that I'd like to go through. If you can't tell, I try to do something once and then I'm done. And this sort of vibe is one of the ones that I want, but I just haven't thought about how I like what makes sense for it in the Filiverse quite yet. But we'll see. Hey Xander, what's up? But wow, it's so weird. Again, I feel like it's in a microwave. I feel like it's in a microwave, and it's creamy.
Solution
Holy
for
crap!
you.
Why you're
It's
spinning
Lotion
it.
Dew. Trademark Lotion Corp
Just
lotion
looks
Dew
weird,
keeps you
dude.
silky smooth and smelling great all day.
Freaks me out. Freaks me out. Yes, Filiverse. Specifically, I just mean like anything that I want to make that's Fillion related. I actually have a short that I want to make shortly. That is from our crab game stream the other day. TBD on that, but it would be my first piece of content that isn't like Fillion related. But I think it's funny. So just another way of trying to advertise the Twitch channel. You know, I think I could make shorts that not only reiterate my content once I get like maybe a total of 15, 20 videos out there. I don't want to start making shorts too quickly. But shorts are the way to getting subscribers, I feel. And I'd rather just grow the YouTube audience and try to get, again, more of that conversion factor going. But I think showing my Twitch exclusive clips would be cool too to get that conversion factor going, you know. Mandela Catalog 2, Electric Boogaloo. Everybody ends these things with Electric Boogaloo. Why? Follow John Mandela as he visits Lotion Dew Corp in a quest to find the legendary Fillion Pocket Bell. Why would he? You implying you're creating this lore that the Fillion Pocket Bell already existed and that I stole it, or that Lotion Dew Corp evolved into what is now Rex Incorporated. You found Phil through shorts. Yeah, shorts are the key to subs on YouTube. They're truly the biggest way to make the quickest impact to people. I don't usually like to talk business or even think about it. I just kind of like the vibe or whatever. But I mentioned this before. Xandu, thank you for the follow. I usually like the vibe that like I usually like to say that like the goal isn't to become popular. The goal is to farm laughs. And if it requires me to become popular, I'll do whatever it takes. You know? Yes, the TikTok of YouTube, basically. In discussions with some friends, we talked about what kind of social media platforms I should adopt, just as another form of effectively, promotion of the YouTube, and TikTok is one of them. Obviously, that's easy because I can just make YouTube Shorts and then put them on TikTok as well, and then the other being Twitter, which will come eventually. But I have a whole plan for that as a sort of inception point, so that will happen eventually, but not right now. The Streamerman expects something related to Lotion. Here's a curveball. My collection of Transformers figures. Not sure how many images I'm allowed to send, so I shoved each picture into a single image. It wasn't my best camera work. What can you do? And for the record, Optimus Prime is made of Lego. It's not official send. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It wasn't. It's not stream related, but I think it's super cool that you have that. I think I grew up during some era of Transformers, sort of like Pokemon, but it's, see you, Mountain Dew guy. Thanks. That was super funny. That was super hilarious. I appreciate what you did. Super cool, dude. Catch you later. Everybody wave the Mountain Dew guy. That's so cool. I mean, it feels like a Pokemon. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if Nintendo's going to sue me, I'm going to just, lose all my money immediately. But that's super cool. It's just hairless. That's freaky, but also equally cursed, I like that. I like that a lot. That's super cool. 3D art is seemingly easy to conceive of, I would like to believe, compared to 2D art, where you have to be a bit more creative and in trying to convey something. But this just sells me immediately on like that kind of fox and that kind of brand. And the fur just really, obviously I come from a gaming background, so I love I love that. Wait. I don't like fur. I don't like furry. I don't like furries. It's Vulpix. Yes, yes, yes. That's the problem with being a fox, is that Vulpix is Nintendo's laziest way of creating a Pokemon, and just said, hey, yeah. Anyways. BitRap from YouTube says, what's up, Rexon? I love your vids. I love you! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One coming out shortly, so look forward to that. A new one, that is. Thanks for stopping over. I do stream on Twitch. I'm currently on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Don't tell anybody. But if you'd like to come on over to Twitch, give me a follow. You can catch more of me just being me and not the insane person that I am during my skits. Was checking Rex's Social Blade during this week. He had negative views. Is that true? Is this real? Is this real? June 27th to July 3rd. Is there a significance to this particular date? Oh, so you like looked at that. That's so weird. Is this YouTube? Or is this Twitch? I assume this is YouTube. That really doesn't make a whole lot of sense because basically the YouTube algorithm picked up on me at the beginning of October and just exploded. I think like it was like 2,000 subs a day for like 7 days straight. It was really interesting. That's super weird. That's super weird that they did that. I don't know. Maybe they were bot views, you know, just like how I got bot rated. But we're not going to talk about it. But anyways, yeah. Astrock, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Good to see you. Probably deleted private video. That's probably true. That's probably true. It may have recursively impacted this. It may have. I'm assuming. Quacks, welcome. Thank you for the follow. It may have recursively fixed that because I did unlist / privatize a lot of videos that I had that were just dorky videos from back when I first like existed on YouTube and just recorded a bunch of stuff and uploaded them, concerts, I don't know, stuff like that. But in any case, obviously I cleaned it up now so that it only has a couple things left in it that are still kind of cringe. I'm probably going to remove those at some point. But yeah. Except for that one stupid except for that one stupid Red Dead Redemption clip that I have because I still think it's funny. I honestly do think it's funny, but I don't think many other people think it's funny. Let's go a fellow TF fan. Team Fortress? What does this mean? Oh, that's a thread. Okay, I've never seen Twitch threads before, or Discord threads. I actually have no idea. I agree. I think people anti-watched the video. I do. I think a lot of people saw something that they didn't want to see and then just inversely removed it, you know? Is this Rexon related? I don't know what this is. For the 800th time, Isle, I don't understand half of your anime references. I get that this is Snailian. Is this SSR? Yeah, this is SSR Neko as a snail. Oh God. I guess we'll meet this in emote. Fuck it. If Neko didn't already, I will anyways. It doesn't really make a difference. I'm sure she won't mind either. Yeah, we're gonna make this an emote. It's fine. I'm obviously gonna go through this whole channel after stream and just try and apply a bunch of this stuff because again, this community, the whole reason why I'm streaming is because YouTube people in my comments constantly ask me, do you stream? Will you stream? You'd be a great streamer. That's not true. But regardless, I did it because people asked. And then what did I do after I started streaming? I made a Discord because people asked. And now, because people are doing this stuff, I'm going to let this shape whatever the hell is going on here too. Is it cursed? Probably. Is it on brand? Yeah. You know, obviously I want to have some sort of level of creative control over it. I'm not going to do just virtually anything that people send my way. But you are a great streamer. Thank you. I want to make gooder, better. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I want to collab with more people. I want to do more community stuff. I thought the crab game thing was hilarious. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Macro seems to think that I have like this growth rate that's identical to Fillion, because obviously he was there when Fillion first started, like, you know, averaging on 10 viewers or whatever. But number one, that sucks because there's one more reason why I'm just like Fillion. And number two, that would suck even more if I were to basically become a competitor to her. That's not going to happen. I don't think I could ever become like a full-time streamer. I can't imagine that. But I guess we'll see where the wind takes us. But in either case, let's continue here. Oh wait, what's this that I see? You sell products. I sell the energy that requires to sell a product. I see. Yeah, it's kind of like me, you know. I can have the energy to sell products too. I actually have a video that I'm planning where it's going to be high energy product sales. You'll see exactly what I'm planning at some point. Here's the deal with the video stuff. Because of the Twitch/Discord thing, obviously the video stuff is getting a little bit delayed. I think that's okay. I think I like the idea that so here's like the weird formula that kind of screwed me over, right? I make YouTube skits and then people ask me to do Twitch, and it doesn't go the inverse way. Like I don't like I would like it so that I can start making Twitch clips based on my Twitch stuff and put it on the YouTube. But for right now, people like people watch the YouTube for the skits, and you can't recreate that on Twitch. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it's interesting. It's an interesting formula that just doesn't work downstream in that direction. You know, it works where Twitch just sells itself on all other platforms, right? You just take your Twitch, turn it into TikToks, into YouTube Shorts, and boom, you're done. Or into full YouTube videos, right? That's exactly what Phil's model is, minus the Omegle stuff. But in my case, is a little weirder because I obviously come from a skit background, but I really don't. But it's just what I'm good at apparently, and it just makes it interesting. I never want to stop doing those. I never do. And the point that I was trying to get at earlier is that I have a huge list of video ideas. Some are major in scope, some are smaller. Obviously, I want to dance between them all. I want to do them all, and I have within that huge list. Obviously, I just whenever I come up with an idea for something, I just start immediately writing it all down. That way, I don't have to think about it in the future, and that way, I don't forget what I wrote or what I came up with at that moment in time. But in either case, I do have an idea for a high energy sales pitch that I'm really happy about, that I really look forward to doing, and it'll be a hot minute before it happens, but it is among my video ideas. My video ideas are just folders in a Google Drive, you know, with ideas and assets and stuff like that. But at some point, I plan on doing it. And here's the thing about the videos that I wanted to get at before, but I keep derailing my own topic. Some of the videos I just know are bangers, are just awesome. But there is a sequence to them that I do care about. For example, I have a whole series planned for a moderator arc, but getting to the banger videos is interesting because I have some videos that I want to sort of build up that arc, and I'm afraid that those videos, like as funny as I want to try to make them be, the premise that I have for them right now they're just kind of like one-off jokes. And I'm not sure how I feel about them at the moment, but I need them to get to the bangers, you know? So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But just know that there is tons in the pipeline. It's just a matter of having the time to do them. Because like I mentioned before, work a 40-hour week job. The weekends are obviously my only time to really work on stuff. And that will only get more exacerbated post-Christmas, where I basically have to go back to work full time, you know? Because right now I'm using up some of my last vacation days. But yeah. Sorry, I missed some of the chat. YouTube Phil fans don't know you from YouTube, so they're more Twitch concentric. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. And I get a lot of comments in the YouTube that say like, "Hey, I have no idea who Phillian is, but you're funny," and I like that too. Like, I of course I want to cross promote Phillian out to those people. I say like, "Hey, if you like me, go to Phillian." Like, I will never, ever not advocate for Phillian. And I will promote her before myself even, which is oftentimes why you see in my videos that like the first thing you see in the description is a link to her channel, not mine, or to my Twitch, I should say. L-Dog says, Astruck says, can't replace Flashbang Chan, but your sense of humor is great. True. I want to be an extension of the humor. I don't want to be a replacement. I don't want to be anything else but an extension of her humor whenever I appear on her stream. We've discussed this before. We've talked about it, and that's exactly what we plan on doing. It's just a question of how often should I show up and when does it make sense, you know? I think I'm a little overdue for showing up, at least from my perspective. I don't know about her. She's obviously a very busy person. She's got a whole lot of collaborations planned, and frankly, she doesn't really benefit from collaborating with me right now because either 80% of my viewers are already Phillian viewers anyway. So it would just be a community day. It would be for the community, which is sort of how that break the car time happened, you know. Anyways, moving on here. Let me turn on the lo-fi again, because I need something to kill the silence. Why though? Your own content can be the lotion bottle to many VTubers. It's funny that you say that. When the roast came out, some of the very first comments that I got, the most popular comments actually, were people being like, "You should roast other VTubers. You could derail the entire VTuber community." And you're right. I'm confident enough to say that I could. I could start a holy war against VTubers myself, you know, with the way that I am. But there's two things to consider. Number one, obviously the roasts were as good as they were because I understood Filian lore. And number wait, there goes a douchebag on a motorcycle. And number two,
fuck a water wheel. But I will fuck a fridge.
I won't yet. Like how the car streamed for a while, your neck was broken. Yeah, my setup was real bad. I really do want to get to Filian levels of tracking, and I'm slowly improving it over time. I have a big space. I dance in that space. I do a lot of stuff in that space. In VR chat off stream. Looking forward to a VR chat stream someday in the near future. I do have somebody who's willing to be my sort of partner in crime in VR chat. A fellow VR chatter that kind of matches my energy. I do want to start traveling around in a group, a la something like a Murder Crumpet, if for anybody who's familiar with them. Oh, Astrak, now you follow. You subbed before you followed. Welcome, Astrak. But this person in VR chat is very energetic. They are very willing and willing to do. They're very content focused, like me. You know, they got the content brain. They want to do shit that's just kind of wild and unpredictable and outlandish. So I just want to let them do their own thing. But here's the whole point in VRC. Is it Filian? No, God. I would hate to have Filian appear on my stream, unless it was as part of a joke, right? Because that just feels like cheating, you know. I feel like it feels like cheating because like then yeah, boom, she's a kingmaker. She has the power to be a kingmaker. You know what I mean? I use that term to describe virtually anybody on YouTube that just starts collaborating with somebody lesser in terms of subscribers or what have you, and they just blow up because of that person. The most common of which I can think of is like something like a Jacksepticeye, which people have often attributed to being because PewDiePie once called him out. And I say kingmake as in that person is perfectly capable of reaching the level of fame they are. It would just take them longer. They're not exposed to the world, you know. And by having somebody exposed, this is like talent searching. This is like America's Got Talent. You know, you have to. The people need a platform to stand on. Sadly, it's the nature of the world. You know, fortunately, the internet gives us a more, you know, a more generic way of doing that, a more acceptable way of doing that. But yeah, we'll see. I don't remember where that conversation went. The kingmaker thing is a really interesting dynamic. It's mimicked in all creative communities. I agree wholeheartedly. It is so many people want to be king made. I can't tell you how many people have DM'd me over Discord that I had to just outright like not talk to, and just like ignore their messages or whatever, because like you could tell if they didn't say it all outright, you could tell that they were like, "Hey, you're in with Filian? Like I want in too." I'm like, I've never seen you before. You're not in your Discord. You're at it for your own. You know, I didn't want any of this. I made one video. It got a lot of laughs. I enjoyed that. I remembered that I enjoyed that experience. It's such an awesome experience. And then I just kept doing it because for those of you, I'll drop you a little advice. But like for those of you anxious about doing any sort of content, like. The anxiety never goes away, but my God, is the payoff worth it? You just have to push through it, and you have to trust me or anybody else, including Filian, who has many a time said that how anxious they get about all this stuff. That the moment you start doing it, and the moment that it ends, and you get to review what you've done, or just see the live reaction, it's worth it every time. It really is. I can't tell you how many times I'm like borderline ready to cry whenever I see a video getting reacted by Filian live. It's so humbling. It's so awesome. It's always been the same reaction so far, like positive. I will be devastated the day that I don't put out quite a banger, which is why I'm very focused on the bangers, like I said. But I guess everybody needs to be humbled eventually. Gives you time to get used to streaming and not overwhelmed at all. I'm not overwhelmed by streaming. It's so weird. I think about 2 weeks ago, 126 people came out. It was my peak viewer count. It was crazy. That was the first. It was during the SSR Neko collab, and 126 people I think in the same chat at the same time. It's a shame I didn't switch over to Kokoro, but I guess I didn't because I was waiting on Neko. But for the first 45 minutes when Neko wasn't there, peak viewers. People were really curious. And by the way, that 120 was just Twitch alone. So I'd like to reach that point again, not for popularity's sake, because I really want to play Kokoro with all of you guys, and I just need more people. I'd like to get like 50 average participants for Kokoro, because right now I mentioned this before, but Kokoro is the stream goal, like average viewers. Kokoro is a chat participation game. You can look it up on Steam. My good friend Gray Standard had gifted it to me graciously. It's only $5, but I'm super appreciative of the gift regardless. But anyways, it's a game that I've seen other people play on stream before. It's a mix of mini games, each of which chat can participate in. One example, for example, is like the red light green light from Squid Game, where chat has to make their way across a field, and if a red light is on, I can shoot them and kill them. And you play the entire game through chat. It's super fun. It's so fun. I played it on both ends. Well, I've never played as a streamer before, but I played it as chat, and it's super fun. It's so good. And yes, it does get more complex than that. Like there's other mini games where you actually get to like write messages and stuff like that. But yeah, it just so cool, dude. We'll get there. Yeah, Kukoro. It's not nearly as popular as I think it should be. I think big streamers should play. I've asked Phil to play it numerous times. I want her to do it instead of Marbles, because I think Marbles isn't that great. Rexon, hi! I may be getting a part-time job soon to save up for a 2060 for VR and better PC performance than a 1650, which is the only 16 series that does not support VR. I mean, cheap VR is pretty easy to get now, fortunately. So I got a laptop to support VR. Don't recommend it for cooling reasons, but it really depends on what you want to play. If you want to play VR chat, you need top tier stuff, because the VR chat worlds are what determine how well you perform. But if you want to play like some of the early VR games, you're good with something like a 2060. The 2000 series, fine. The 1080 series was the benchmark when VR first came out. You know, the 2000 series kind of existed, but most people cared about the 30 series, the 300 series, because obviously RTX became a new thing. I made the, I guess, mistake or benefit, depending on how you perceive it, of ordering a 4080 laptop. I don't know why I said laptop. 4080 desktop. That is what is coming in, hopefully by the time of the next year starts. We'll see. But I can't wait for it. I think it will improve everything, and it will make me feel more comfortable doing VR chat streams. You know, VR chat streams are very difficult right now because you can't world hop. Thoughts on the wireless index? It is a Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken, and the problem with it is if you understand how the index works, it is intentionally connected to your PC because it needs to send a lot of body data to your PC for immediate processing. To make it wireless means that wireless tech would have to improve substantially, which I believe it has. I believe I forget the new protocol is 6E, and it's called like 4 something. I forget exactly, but it's better. But I cannot guarantee you that it can keep up with the amount of data that needs to be transferred over. Obviously, Philian has talked about wanting wireless for a while now. I suspect that you won't get the same level of tracking that you would want, particularly in the VR chat world. If you're playing anything else except for VR chat, I bet you it's indecipherable, because other games don't really matter when it comes to full body. But if you're going to play VR chat, or you're going to play any game with Live active, aka the thing that lets you project your 3D model onto other VR games. That's how, like, Philian, for example, appeared in Superhot, but not with their same model, with a custom model that looks like her same model, but less quality. All that full body, anything full body, I should say, is just difficult to maintain that level of tracking. I could be wrong. don't take my word for granted, but the whole reason why the Index works so well is because it's powered by Bluetooth. All the controllers, the base stations, all of them send signals to your headset, which then immediately send them out to your PC for processing. And your PC needs to do all that legwork. And if you were to cut that cable, then your PC now needs to send it over wireless, you know? So I guess we'll see. That's cool and all, but wired or wireless headset. What we're talking about is wireless, but I guess we'll see where the wind takes us in terms of how it's just a race. You know, it's a race between how much data versus how fast, right? Like if Valve doesn't come up with a new headset in the next 2 years, wireless will easily become possible. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm stalling? I'm not stalling. I'm talking because somebody asked the question. I want to indulge them. Anyways, let me conclude this by saying that if you want wireless, get a Quest 2. And if you want to play things that are more technologically advanced, then just plug your Quest into your PC and call it a day using what's called Quest Link. Quest 2 is the most economical thing you do. I have an Index because I am an enthusiast. You know, I wanted to do Fillion-esque things. And I wanted to be in VR chat, and you need a Quest, and you need an Index for that, and I also bought full body. So, yeah. Stop! I'm not stall. Stop! Why does it say Banzelt? Oh. Whatever. I'm better at Guitar Hero than Rexon. It's just a picture of a guitar. And this is just a pic. I'm deleting this. I don't know what this is. I'm deleting. I don't. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I'm not. I'm betting that. Oh, no wonder Isle's calling me Stallson because he's next. I'm deleting this too. I'm kidding. Lotion Man. Okay, so first of all, Isle, many people have already done this in my comments on YouTube. Many people, and I'm super humbled every time they do it. Yours obviously. I'm speed reading it. Let me read it. Lotion Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land you command. Lotion Man, the voyage to your water wheel is a real flip. Lotion Man, the crust of a tan man imbibed by insect. I'm kidding. Holding back your thirst is a real test. Lotion Man, can you see the way to brew the lovely lotion? Okay. Isle, this is awesome. This is actually hilarious. Thank you for that. That's super hilarious, actually. Like I said before, a lot of people have written this in my YouTube comments, various variations. It's basically them just taking Ocean from the Ocean Man thing and replacing it with Lotion. I do not know what Lotion Man is, or Ocean Man is. I still don't, sometimes. It's very hard to tell for me sometimes. What they're referencing. I thought it was something. I know it's music, Miles. I thought, but like, why is it a meme? I thought that maybe it came out of a SpongeBob movie, and for some reason, in my brain, I always thought that was the case. It was from a SpongeBob movie. I don't think it is, in fact, but it sounded like something that would come out of a SpongeBob movie. It did. Oh, it did. Okay, then I was right. Maybe somebody told me that, and then it clicked. But I thought I mentioned that at some point, and somebody just didn't believe me. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly. But anyways, I didn't see the SpongeBob movie because I'm a terrible human being. I haven't seen really any of the popular animated movies, including like Despicable Me, which I was just talking about Macaroni. But anyways, this is awesome. Thank you, Isle. This is super hilarious. This reminds me that I have written a rap, and I look forward to doing that someday. That is another one of the bangers that I'm going to allude to. I plan to, at some point, rap for a Fillion content video. I would like it to actually be on stream. I think that would be super cool. An on-stream rap. But if the stars don't align, if Fillion's just too busy and she doesn't find it useful, that's perfectly fine. I'll just make it into a video, and she'll obviously react to it. It's much easier for her that way. I would like to get in touch with her sometime. I think she's busy right now. I'm pretty sure she's moving, but I'd like to get in touch with her sometime, or at least for doing another skit sometime soon. We have about 3 or 4 ideas out there that we can easily execute on. The rap is not one of them, which kind of makes it super exciting. Oh, there's the copy pasta. Why are exclamation point bangs? That's interesting coming from you, Miles, because you work in IT. In IT, I've always called them bangs. I don't know why. I don't know why. Somebody at some point said it as the thing, and yeah. Oh, this is the end of community creations. I think Miles really proved. I mean, Miles, come on, Miles is awesome, dude. 100% Miles is super cool. You've literally never heard of them as bangs before. That's interesting. Unless I'm saying the wrong. Okay, so hashtags are pounds, and exclamation points are bangs. That's the way that I've learned it. It sort of became a lingo, and I just adopted it. I hate the lingo. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. All right, best creations go to Miles. I mean, yes, I agree. Miles pulled out all the stops, and he's super made me happy with everything. But again, I'm not picking favorites here. Everything that you guys did is just unbelievably cool, and I'm again super humbled, super happy, super thankful that you guys did any of this. You spent your time doing this stuff for me, and this is. I hope all of you thought this shit was funny, because I think it's hilarious and awesome. This is just unreal, and thank you. More streams to come. Obviously, we're obviously going to create more memes implicitly through my inability to say things that are not cursed. Well, they're extremely cursed. Speaking of cursed things that I say, let's hear. You're going straight back to the orphanage, all of you, straight back. Did I say that? This is your punishment for okay, I know I said that. I know I said that at some point. Your hardest is my... Did I say that? I don't remember that. But I'll gladly make a sound clip. If you post a sound clip in the stream clips, if you haven't already, I will gladly add it as a sound clip. Just post it in the stream clips with a reaction with the sound, and I'll keep note of them. I'm pretty sure I've made everything up until this point the sound clip, a sound clip. Whether or not I've uploaded them yet, I'm unsure of. I obviously need to take inventory at some point next weekend. But yeah. You've been patient. What is this? Well, no, Kanye West is kind of anti-Semitic right now, so that's cool. It's not. It's. Oh, okay. You didn't catch me out of context there. I said it's not. I'm not sure of the intention. So, yes. Fortunately, I thought about this as I was saying it clearly in my brain. Well, no, Kanye West is because you can only clip up to 5 seconds minimum in Twitch, and no matter how you spin it, you can't get this out of context. Eat my ass, Greenblade. Eat it. I liked you calling Buddha a cruel god. I remember saying that actually. My brain was like, I need to say a god real quick, and Buddha came to mind. I was talking about cruel things. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go for it. I mean, honestly, I can't. I mean, there's if you're a god, you're implicitly cruel. There's no such thing as a god that isn't that hasn't done at least one thing horrible. They can't have ascended to god state without having done something cruel in order to make people worship them. Buddha isn't even a god, though. Oh, really? Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Listen. If there's 2 things that I suck at, it's religion and history, which are basically the same thing in some contexts. So don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Wait, Lilac Goat says, better yet, pound is an octothorpe. I mean, you're right from a symbolic standpoint, but I will never say that word in my life ever again. Well, number 1, because it reminds me of hentai, and number 2, because it's 3 syllables, and there's just too many syllables to remember. Interrobang. I've never heard that before. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat a little bit. Hey, Crossfan. This stream, we have confirmed that there's a rival to Rexon Inc., that he's a furry, that me and Miles are officially canon in the LCU, and that Rexon got a water wheel pregnant. The water wheel pregnancy thing, I think, happened last stream, first of all. Okay. And the rest is true. The rest is actually true. Buddha is the guy that sat under a tree and died happy. Yeah, but didn't he, like, ascend to, like, god status for doing that? Because he was, like, the first guy to ever... I don't know, dude. As a history major, you'd be surprised how much ancient history is fucking guesswork. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't really care much for history because I'm very future forward oriented. I work in tech. I care about the future. My parents would used to tell me like but the importance of history is to not repeat the mistakes of the past. I'm like, yeah, in the past there were some really awful things that I'm pretty sure I'm more morally unable to do because it makes no sense to me. But it makes sense to people in the past because they're idiots, you know. We're not gonna start naming all the horrible things that humankind has done in the past that have been abolished nowadays. But yeah, they're kind of idiots, and I didn't need history to teach me that, you know. I didn't need history to teach me that everybody is an equal, you know. It was the old human mentality of like thinking that people were lesser and then trying to benefit from it. Anyways, whatever. He was the first guy to die happy, and that's why people tried to live like him. Oh. We'll pretend that he's a god for the lore standpoint. We'll pretend. People make the same mistakes today. Yeah, I agree. People just need to be good. That's it. Just you know, not everything is black and white. Like some things are, well, I mean, I guess some things are black and white. Some things are just good. Seeking the you know, the adverse reaction to people is bad. Anyways, whatever. Why are you in VC alone? Oh, because I'm doing the Discord React thing, and you have to be in Discord for it. I'm gonna eventually switch over to something that doesn't depend on Discord anymore because I always forget to join Discord. But anyways, we'll get there. Just casually changing a religion. Listen, what's the phrase that historians say? History is written by the victors. I am the victor in my stream. Therefore, I've rewritten Buddha's history as being a god. Let's look at the stream and Discord suggestions, by the way, since we're here. Maybe we can look at the memes too, unless the memes are really sus. But something that I do want to mention while I'm here is that what I'd like to do is change the announcements so that these just add people in a specific role that you opt into. I don't want it to add everybody because I think that's spammy to people. I thought it was acceptable now because of the state of the Discord and the amount of people that we have right now. But in the future, I'd like to make it an opt-in role. That way, it's just not spamming people. Plus, the fact that whenever I do a restream, it pings people twice, and that's not cool either. So, anyways, just keep that in mind. I'll post something in the announcement channel if and when that happens. But we'll history is like herding cats. Shut up! We don't talk about that. That's not a meme that we're continuing. Anyways, let's look at the stream suggestions real quick. Play Visage because you'll freak out. I remember saying that, and then somebody must have immediately posted. Oh, Extra did. Fuck you, Extra. Mountain Dew tier list. No, there's like one type. There's like 3 types. Okay. Well, that's not. I mean, I'll do a series of tier lists if people can provide them to me, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to make like 5 tier lists and then buy like all those products. Okay. If I had 1,000 average viewers where I could afford to play off of the tier list, I would easily in a heartbeat. Even lotion, I would do a lotion tier list, just for that joke. But as of right now, that's don't get me wrong. I had plenty of big ideas. The awkward thing about partnering up with Kat Kurl-Villian and her state of popularity is the fact that it's very difficult to come up with ideas that are small. Because I unfortunately grew into this big expectation arc, and obviously I was able to satisfy it, but at the same time, it's difficult to go lower than that, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm attempting to via other forms of comedy where it doesn't require as much. You'll see kind of what you'll see. VR Among Us. I would like to do this. I think I mentioned it. I would like to take a poll in the Discord at some point to see who actually here has VR, because obviously I would only want to do it if we have 10 plus people that can do VR. Same thing for like the VR chat grouping kind of thing, you know. I would love to do this. I would love to have a VR crew. The people that I currently depend on aren't the most reliable, and they're also not the people that own a lot of games, unlike me. I own a lot of games, you know? but it's something to do. Crossflame, you have VR. Do you have an Index or do you have a Quest? Played Metro. Oh, and I mentioned this because Isle is obsessed with Russian games. I've played all the Metro games. I played all the Stalker games. I played everything except for Exodus's DLC. I don't know. I kind of want to do that. Valheim was an idea. I would love to do Valheim as an alternative to Minecraft. I think that would be fun too, with a group, with just like a server. The problem is that Valheim's kind of linear and has progression in it, and I'd hate to have people like just progress offline. You know, Minecraft is sort of do your own DIY, right? Valheim, I would actually like to make a series out of. I actually have another idea that I mentioned for a different series. Elden Ring, 5-player co-op through the co-op mod, randomizer and double enemies, and then it would be all of Filian's mods. So the people that I know that have the game: Satan, Zethus, Starkey, Macroween, myself. I think that would be awesome. 5 players. Pure chaos, double health, randomized, leaning towards the hard mechanic, and maybe no mages. Satan actually told me that we shouldn't do mages, because mages would make it really easy. But I think that sounds fun. Obviously, every time that I think of a cursed idea, I'm always all for it, you know? And this one sounds like a really cursed idea. 5 people in a VC is a little much for me, though. I'm usually better off with like 2 to 3 people at most. But anyways, it's just an idea. So, again, lots of ideas. Soma, I have played through Soma already. I apologize. I have played through Soma already. Didn't like it. It was too difficult. But it was a great story. It gave you some very interesting moral conundrums to face. Alien Isolation. My energy in this game, you even saw it with Phil's stream. In Phil's stream, she played this, and she could barely. I don't have ADHD, but like she recognized that it's hard. It's hard to make it entertaining because of the constant nature of hiding. I mean, it's content for the first half hour, but then the hiding kind of gets repetitive over time. I would like to play a horror game. I do want to play Callisto Protocol if people are interested, because that one kind of speaks to me as both action enough to be entertaining on a consistent basis. FNAF Health Wanted, I believe that's the VR one. I wouldn't mind playing a VR horror game. I do want to play VR chat horror maps with Neko at some point. I don't know how much of a coward she is, but I thought that would be a funny VRC collab. iCarly DS. We talked about that. Lose Your Mind SCP. Another idea for a community event. SCP Secret Laboratory allows everybody to be like one of like 5 different factions. That's super cool. You can be like the escapees. You could be the police. You could be like the invading military. It's all a matter of role playing. I watch a lot of role players play this game, and you have to role play. Otherwise, just not fun, because the people that play as the SCPs are just inherently overpowered. The game is not balanced, and it's not balanced because it's impossible to balance. You just want to do fun. D-Boys, exactly. Thank you, Lilac. D-Boys, exactly. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of Kraken, and Kraken always nails this RP. And I'd be happy to play this with the community and just see what you guys can do. Like just dick around in this kind of thing. Hey, Verminator. Hey, Yawarist Bonaparte. I'm just gonna go you Bonaparte because I don't know how to pronounce your first part. Talking about what right now we just reviewed the community creations on the stream, and we're talking about the future of the stream right now. Superliminal, already played it. I would love to play more games like this. I am currently looking at the the Entropy Center. If that sounds familiar, it has the word entropy in it. But looking at that one as a puzzle game to play. I do like puzzle games. One of my favorite puzzle games is besides Superliminal, why do you see some messages I don't? We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. What was the game that I played? It was a very aesthetic game where it was based around that staircase in art, the infinite staircase. There's a name of it. It escapes me right now. But it was a game based around that. It was one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. It was just so aesthetically pleasing. I can mention it when I think of it. But anyways, I played obviously a number of puzzle games before. SCP Labs is good using a Discord to get a good RP. It should have local. It should have local VC, which is the whole point about why I like it so much, because any game with proximity chat is awesome. It's not Antichamber, but I believe it's by the same people that made Antichamber. It's the sort of spiritual successor to Antichamber. Its name escapes me. I apologize. I don't remember. Games like Antichamber. I'll get you the name in a hot second. Manifold Garden. I just have a bad memory. Don't take my lack of memory to heart as to why I wasn't able to remember its name. But Manifold Garden is an incredible puzzle game. Just super interesting and super visually stunning. Highly recommend it. Only Cans. Is that a thing, or are you just saying a thing? You're just saying a thing. Okay, well, we'll get there. Muse Dash. I heard that Neko plays this. I don't know anything about it. I'm bad at beat games. Your boy plays music. Your boy plays a couple of instruments, but just for some reason, beat games are difficult. I don't know if it's like a lag thing or like my brain processes things too early or too slow. I don't know, but beat games are hard, man. I tried to go into that one where you look like something Hood, Everhood. That Everhood is hard, dude. Everhood is frustrating and hard. I don't know if I would want to play Everhood. Talk about frustrating games. I wrote down actually a list of ragey games that I thought would be fun to play because people seem to enjoy the Crabhead ragey. I wrote down Visage. I wrote down Sekiro. I've never beat Sekiro. I yelled at Sekiro to the point where I uninstalled it. Solo, like not on stream one day. But I would love to play that on stream so people can see my rage and why I feel like I'm cursed in every game that I play. And then I just wrote the other Soulsborne games that I actually haven't ever beat myself. Elden Ring Solo. I wrote down Solo explicitly because I did basically have to co-op my way to victory because I had to feel relatable to people. And then Bloodborne. Never beat that by myself. I'd obviously have to stream that on a PS4 and then miss out on some feature sets. I don't have a capture card, but if people are down for that, like we talked about God of War Ragnarok before, it's just the nature of my current setup. Would I opt into a capture card eventually? Maybe. Code Vein. I think Code Vein is not good. I tried it, didn't like it. I recognize what it's trying to do. I recognize how it's trying to be different, but ultimately I found I ended up watching a lot of that gameplay, and I was happy to say to myself that I was not going to be happy with the gameplay. The bosses were interesting. And don't let this is my opinion. Don't take it to heart, but I just found it to be, it didn't speak to me. It didn't speak to me like a Souls game does. There's very few Souls games that really, Souls-like games that I think are good. The only one that I think is good, in my opinion, is the one where it's the future, and you are meleeing a bunch of stuff, and you have a little turret that flies around you. Its name escapes me. Souls... You wear like an exosuit? Soulsborne... game exosuit. Does that ring a bell at all? Futuristic. The Surge. Yeah, thank God for Google understanding what I'm trying to convey. The Surge 1 sucks. The Surge 2 is a great game. I would recommend the Surge 2. It is very fun. It's just different. And I was actually able to beat it myself, which is surprising because I'm usually a bad gamer. But anyways, The Surge 2 is an excellent game, and I highly recommend it. If another Soulsborne ever comes out that is actually highly rated, I'll gladly play it. But most of them they end up being too similar or too different. Like that Pinocchio one that's coming out. The Lies of P. Super interesting concept. Everybody was super into it for the trailer, but ultimately its gameplay just didn't speak to me. It felt like it was trying to be too similar, and it was missing out on a lot of lore, a lot of that mystery that came with a lot of the Souls games, Play ukulele or guitar for us. One day, I would hope to. I have a dream of mine, an actual dream of mine, is not just to, believe it or not, dance on stream at some point, ideally with Fillion, but also to sing and play guitar. I had an idea to do it for the talent show, one of the talent shows. Obviously, I do not want to face reveal at this time, which made it very difficult, but it is something that I would like to do. I do this off camera, obviously, a lot, But for the foreseeable future, the best that I can offer is that I can play it and you can hear it through my microphone. Which ideally, of course, I can get a better microphone at some point, which would actually pick it up a lot better. But I do have the ukulele a couple feet away from me. I can't grab it right now, but I will gladly, maybe as a channel point for Deem, play a couple bars here or there. Purgatory. I don't know what Purgatory is. And I did look. I am familiar with Wayhaven Chronicles. It's just a reading game, and I feel like I talk too much to make it worthwhile. I'm sure they're great games. It's just a problem for me. And oh, that's great. You even say even if you don't play it on stream, yeah. There's plenty of walking simulators that I really enjoy playing. Everybody Goes to the Rapture. Oh, chef's kiss. Excellent, fantastic game. Just I'm not sure if it'd be fun for stream, but I can't recommend that game enough. I've already played it through as well. Like, for example, in my list of games, I have a whole list. I actually prepare all this stuff in advance, believe it or not. Well, most of the time, except for the parts that could become scuffed. But I have this list of walking simulator games. Glitch Hikers, Call of the Sea. Call of the Sea is actually a bit of a horror game, so that wouldn't be that bad. Tacoma, Road 96, The Suicide of Rachel Foster, Last Day of June, that would make me cry. Virginia, Wolf Among Us, Night in the Woods. All these games I want to play, but I just don't think they're stream worthy. And they're all excellent games as far as I can tell. Maybe we'll do Call of the Sea. Wait, no. Call of the Sea I'm mistaken for a different game. One where you explore Nikola Tesla's sort of BioShock X thing. The Witness? I played The Witness. Witness is great. But you don't want to see me just have an aneurysm at every single thing, you know. What did you think of Death Stranding? I hated Death Stranding. Oh my god, did I hate that game. I want to watch the trailer for number 2 just so I can hate it more. I played through the entire game because I have a soft spot for Hideo Kojima. Because I really loved the Metal Gear series. But holy crap, was Death Stranding. I couldn't do it. I respect anybody with their opinions, but I just could not do that game. It was exactly what it was. It was a freaking delivery simulator. And I played it offline, which maybe was my mistake, but even I felt like I cheated offline, and it was still very bad. It made no sense. Troy Baker was underutilized and made no sense as a character. It was just Kojima being Kojima. I recognize that Kojima is very hit or miss by nature, and what he did for Metal Gear was a huge undertaking, and it's great. That he's doing these things. Have you played Undertale? Yes. Undertale is a great game. Highly recommend it. Already played through it. Have not played Deltarune. If that seems like that would be interesting to watch, I'll play it. Undertale, to my understanding, is a very if it's anything like Undertale, it will be sort of rapid fire jokes, and I would be willing to play that on stream. It's reading. That's fine. Maybe I could voice the characters. I don't fucking know. Shiro, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Have you played Ultra Kill? Yes. I'm not good at it because I'm not a mouse and keyboard player. And that game demands Twitch reactions. Mouse and keyboard has to happen. So I'm not sure how well I would do in it. I feel like the skill ceiling and the difficulty is incredible. The long drive, there are games that I'd be willing to play for a just chatting kind of thing. Goodman, welcome. Thanks for the follow. I'd be willing to play those kinds of things. I do have Into the Radius, Nick, from YouTube. I do have Into the Radius. It is on my list of games to play for VR. It is definitely on my list. If I had to write off that list right now, it'd be the Half-Life Alyx mods, Bone Lab, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, which to me just screams content. Lone Echo, I'd like to finish. Although sadly a lot of people didn't catch the first one of that. After the Fall, I'd love to play After the Fall co-op with a bunch of friends. A Fisherman's Tale, Into the Radius, and Doom VFR. Obviously a lot of these are shooters, but I feel like that's the nature of VR, right? But Bone Lab to me screams content. Walking Dead screams content. After the Fall would be a great collab. And A Fisherman's Tale would just be a cool, chill puzzle solver. It's just a really cool game. I've always followed it, but never got a chance to play it. But yeah, so the variety is there. It's just a question of getting through it all within the time frame that I have, A stream where you make a VTuber avatar for yourself. We have one. We just need to learn, and by we, I'm talking third person for some reason. What Remains of Edith Finch? Is that the one where everybody I guess I'll spoil it by accident, but that's the one where the whole family is cursed, right? I have played through that one. It is a very good game. It is very depressing in the weirdest whimsical sense. It actually plays it off really interestingly. That was a great game. I agree. And thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate any recommendation regardless of whether or not I'll play it on stream or not. But What Remains of Edith Finch actually is one of the reasons why I wrote down The Suicide of Rachel Foster as a potential game. I felt like they were kind of the same vibe. You know, that kind of detective story, but mostly a walking simulator and a learning about things. I just don't know if people would be into it, you know. Bone Lab is okay, to be honest. So I've been told. By the way, we will raid Fillion when she starts. So if you just want to sit around here until she actually begins, that is the plan. So we will transition over to her. But for right now, we're just chilling. You should play Only Cans, hot and steamy DLC. Is Only Cans a real game? Is it really? I looked it up. It is. Thirst State. We'll consider it as a meme game. It has a 10 out of 10, 2,000 reviews on Steam. That's incredible. I'm writing it down. I assume that it qualifies as a quote-unquote comedy game, which is exactly what I'm writing it into my notes for. Comedy. Oh, I'm sorry. Only Cans. I have a lot of comedy games written down. Goodman, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. No message. I was like waiting for the TTS to show up. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I do have other comedy games listed. One of them I was planning on playing anyways. There is no game. But other things are like After Party, Little Misfortune, Aperture Desk Job, Death and Taxes, Disco Elysium, but that's going to be a while. I mean, that just takes a lot of time. Turnip Boy, because I got that for free from Neko's charity. Obviously, The Corridor and Kyle is famous. Well, we already finished The Corridor, but Kyle is famous as something else. Mr. Snacker, comedy is nice. I agree. I'd love to play more comedy games. The problem with comedy games is like, it's just, you get to just watch it. I don't really say much because, I mean, it's either I react to something funny, which is more like The Corridor or a Stanley Parable kind of thing, or it's just overwhelming with a comedy, which is also fine. I mean, I'm fighting for taking a step back in the talking, you know. Only Cans audio is not safe for work. Is it actually? I mean, I can obviously do a little more research before I play something like that. Well, I get that it's an OnlyFans, but like, is it bannable on Twitch? That's the ultimate question. I'll play anything. I'm shameless. I'll play anything as long as it's Twitch appropriate, you know. Shadow of the Colossus, played it, love that game. Phasmophobia, talked about it with Neko. Neko likes to play that game, so I'd love to get a group together for that, 4-player group. I've never played it before, by the way. Would love to. But she just made me buy GTFO, only to fuck me over for GTFO, so anyways. I get that it's basically OnlyFans, but aluminum cans. I get that, goddammit. It probably has a clean setting for streaming. I guess we'll look it up. Perfect Heist 2. I have a game called Monaco that you can play. That's a 4-player game. That's a heist game. I'm curious what this is. Perfect Heist 2. Let me look it up. Every time that I see any word with the word heist in it, I just automatically assume Payday. Perfect Heist 2 is a round-based online game where robbers try to hide in plain sight while robbing a bank without being noticed by the cop gang. So is it Prop Hunt? Oh, it looks like it kind of looks like Prop Hunt-ish. It's like Prop Hunt or the other version in Gmod where a bunch of people can just be clones of each other. You know? I forget the name of it. Guess Who or something like that. That's interesting. Oh, and then somebody said Payday 2. Monster Hunter.
I didn't fuck a water wheel. But I will fuck a fridge.
God damn it. I didn't fuck a fridge. Verminator says I guess I'm not the only one who bought GTFO because friends had it that never played. Yeah.
I didn't fuck a water wheel. But I will fuck a fridge.
Yeah. It is what it is. It was a commitment that I was not super thrilled about purchasing. But the fact that I knew that I was going to be playing with speedrunners really excited me, and then that just didn't happen. Phil's live. We'll rate her in like 3 minutes. Wait for the intro to ramp. But yeah, we'll consider that. And then Monster Hunter World of Rise. I love those games. Again, it's about getting your crew together. Some of these games are okay solo. I by a crew I mean like 2 or more. I'm more than happy to play just one-on-one with a lot of people. A lot of multiplayer games usually don't require more than one person, with the exception, of course, of GTFO, which I just talked about. But anyways, I'd like to get a series of people that are dependable. I believe Neko's pretty dependable in the sense that she's always available to stream, but the problem is that she doesn't own a lot of this stuff, and I can't afford to just carry her through this stuff right now. So we're gonna do some solo stuff for now. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice VR is a game you can handle. It's mainly a puzzle game. I played the original Hellblade: Senua. I don't know if the VR game is different or if it's the same. If it's different, I'd be willing to give it a shot. That game was interesting. It was interesting. How about Fallout 76? I mean, that is another like RP game, sort of like SCP, that I'd be willing to try out. Where we just set up a server, if that's a thing that you can do in that game. I'm assuming that you can. I think I could be wrong, but I would like it where like it's like Minecraft. We can set up a private server, people can just join into it, and we can just kind of role play and do whatever. I'm a little concerned the world's too big and there's not enough creativity going on, which is one of the reasons why I keep leaning back towards Minecraft, or Terraria, or any of those kind of creation-based games. But Minecraft is just the easiest. You can host a private world, but it's limited to 8. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. 8 is fine. I don't even know how many people here would even own the game. I don't own the game. I don't own the game. So it's another commitment for me. But I think Minecraft is the start, because obviously we talked about it a lot so far, and Minecraft just seems like the go-to. Everybody has it. Everybody and their mother owns a copy of it. It's like Overwatch. I think we can do a test run. We can just run it, see how many people participate, see how many people enjoy it, and then just go from there. I don't want to keep a perpetual server up 24/7. I want it to be like proximity. Yeah, exactly. Proximity chat. People doing their own bits. Maybe I come up, like every time that I stream it, I come online, then I just do a review of everybody's random creation / current state. I don't want toxicity. And I also need to be a moderator in it, because like obviously I assume that if I built a house, it would get destroyed within the first 10 seconds. But yeah, that's an immediate future plan, as an attempt to help build the community and improve the stream more. With, of course, again, the ultimate goal right now being Kokuro. I have my mindset on it. I don't want to shift mindsets, but yeah, we'll get there. Discord things. I read Ghost at Night's recommendations. All of them are good recommendations. I have some conflicts with some of them, just in terms of timing. Like Discord community, that's for later. Discord community basically means that you have to have like a Discord, like you have to be verified on Discord. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but I appreciate all this stuff. I'm going to work on it at some point over the weekend, next weekend that is. I'm never going to ban Zelt. I'm never going to ban Miles. Rex and Quotes channel done. Subscriber only channel. I don't think we need that right now. Not right now, Please, if you feel like it's cringe to be in the general or the memes, then we'll get there. But for right now, I don't think it's necessary. A schedule for when you're streaming next. I don't have one. I'm too busy to commit, and I apologize for that. But what I can say is that generally speaking, I try to stream when Phil's not streaming at the same time as Phil. So we're talking Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And on the rare occasion, a Monday or Friday early afternoon prior to Phil, like today, for example, because I happen to be on vacation from work. Slow mode on community creations. Do we? I can consider it. I'll consider it. If it gets to be too much. But honestly, if people are abusing community creations, I'd rather just target and ban them. It sounds rude, but like I'd rather just do that if people are doing too much crazy shit, Oh, and then this was an emote, Rex and Bozo. I made this in VR chat with some friends, and it's super cool. I love it. This is actually on Phil's community as well. And you can also find Mytho Bozo as well. And this is just a take on Rex and Bozo. Anyways, I'm sure now's a good time as any to start the raid for Philian. Everybody please attend kindly. Raid has been started. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming out. I hope this was fun. This was just a just chatting chill stream, but we got to review some really cursed shit, and I love it. Thank you everybody so freaking much for that. I loved it. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot express my gratitude enough. This is not anything that I expected, and this is so cool, dude. If you are from YouTube, please feel free to give my Twitch a follow if you would like to see more content. If it's too much for you, I don't blame you. That's okay. But know that in the future, at some point, we will be keeping the Twitch moving forward. But thank you, everybody. You just opened the stream, says a guy from YouTube. I apologize for that. But I am currently advocating the viewing of Fillion, who is currently live. She made me. I owe her everything for where we are right now. We should all be thankful for her. And please enjoy the stream. You may see a new video coming out of me either today or Wednesday on her stream. So just keep that in mind. Please, again, do not ask her for that video. Do not ask her to show it. Do not ask her anything about it. Please do me that favor. If I hear about you, I have to be against you, and please don't make that happen. Hero Nick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Catch you guys later. I'm gonna raid now. Have a good night, everybody.